What's going on, TV Inc. family? As y'all can see, I'm back in your face with another one. Y'all already know how I'm coming. So y'all already know I ain't letting up. But like, comment, subscribe, TV Inc. family, man. Let's beef this thing up. Let's take this thing to another level. You know, uh, although this is my second round, or second, should I say, second time around for the day, man. You know, I'm looking to see this one here on a whole nother level, man. If y'all really and truly believe in seeing the underdog rise to the occasion, man, and become great, man, and exercise his strengths in many ways, man, y'all help me beef this thing up, man. Help me beef this thing up. Stop playing, man. Start subscribing, man. Start subscribing to all you fakers and shakers. You understand me? Started playing these games. Stop. Started playing these games, subscribing to my channel, and sliding back. Man, listen, man. Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. Whatever your reason for unsubscribing and whatever the case may be, or what's going on with you on your personal time, man. What's going on? What's going on to everybody? On your what to whatever was going on with you on your personal time when you sitting in the room or you looking at yourself in the mirror and you just feel some type of way about subscribing to my channel, man. Get in the corner, man. Get in the corner, man. Get in the corner, man. You should be ashamed of yourself, be wasting your time like that. What's the purpose of subscribing to a great God channel and then resort to taking out the time to unsubscribe? Come on, man. Do you understand that you probably subscribe to multiple people's channel and all of a sudden you take out the time to unsubscribe? Come on, man. What is it about me? You feel some type of way? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You love me in the morning. You love me in the morning. Chicago, what's going on? Texas, here. Why you look like you dropped the soap? Man, I look like I ain't never had no soap where you want me to be. Yeah, it don't look like I had no soap where you want me to be. How you know I didn't have no shampoo or had no body wash or something of that nature? You understand me? I probably ain't use soap. So how you love that? You look like you probably ain't never had no soap to drop a soap. You understand me? Keep going. I'm almost finished already. I'm glad I got some trollers on my line, man. I got some trolls on my line, man. That's the way they say, man. TVE family, man. Beef this live up. We got the trollers tapped in. They showing they butt naked and got they pom-poms on with they red noses on. Man, we own one, man. Let's do the funky chicken on them, man. Let's do the funky chicken on them. Yeah, let's do the funky chicken on them, man. Let them know we alive and well, and we don't care, man. Let them know, man, we alive and well. We don't care, TV Inc. family. Let's beat this thing up. I don't think they understand. Come on. Come on, Jason. Come on, boy. Let's show them what we got over here. Come on, TV. Jason. Come on, son. Let's show them what we got over here. Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Yeah. My boy Chasing. It's my boy Chasing. Well, you starting you there already, man. I gotta bathe you already, bro. Y'all done sat in there and pissed in that cage that many times to where I'm starting to smell you again. Nah, I ain't be kissing you right now. Let me smell your face. Nah, I ain't kissing you. Get on, man. Sound like I'm gonna have to bathe you again anyway. I'm gonna have to bathe you too. Let me smell you. Nah, I ain't kissing you either. Both of y'all stink. Both of y'all stink. I just bathed y'all today, and y'all already smell like urine. Yeah, get on, man. Come on, TB Inc. family. That's what we go through, man, when it comes to these dogs. What's going on? I ain't no unk. I ain't your unk. Call me Theo. Call me Theo. Hey, man, to all my subscribers, all my family members, man, when we sit at the round table, you understand, man, we going back and forth, man, building on this master plan. if something hit home with you or come up, man, in the middle of our bill, and you wanna, stamp me with a nickname or whatever, man, feel free to open up first. Don't just start calling me a name and feeling like you calling me a superior name or feeling like you calling me a name that fits me, man. It's not it. Yeah, ain't nothing old about me, man. The only thing old about me is my soul, man. I move real. I move good for real, for real. Yeah, to be called old. You can call me Unc later on, you understand me? But right now, man, call me Theo the hero, for real, for real. But TV Inc. family, let's get to it, man. I gotta feed my pups, man. I'm gonna feed my pups, you know. And as you can see, as I title my content, man, I didn't get to knock out my room, man, where I got my bull station at, man. So yeah, we finna try to knock this thing out before we put the cherry on top of this cake, man, for the night, man, and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Man, I must say, the Sunday did end with a bang, man. Sunday did end with a bang. It's 12:02, man. We finna bring stop. Get back. We finna bring our Sunday in. We would bring our bring our Monday in. I apologize, TV Inc. family. We finna bring our money in on top of the morning, man. Feeling Tony the Tiger great, man, and watch them trollers break. You understand me? That's what we gonna do. We gonna bring our money in, feeling like Tony the Tiger the Great. You understand me? Sitting back watching those trollers break. Because guess what? We ain't lost faith, man. We still on top of one, man. We still doing our best. Yeah. Get up. This how we do them trollers, TV Inc. family. We hold them by the head and do it like this. Good playing. We rub their head with them knuckles. Get on up out of here. You understand me? That's what we doing, TV Inc. family. You understand me? Yeah, overstood. I respect that. I say I'm more global than I do Texan. Yeah. Hey, check this out, TV Inc. family. I know all of my people don't mean no harm, man. I know it ain't nothing but love, man. Please don't put me in a box. If I say I'm from Texas, don't put it as if that's where I'm from. Don't say I'm from Texas. If I say I'm in Texas, don't say where you from, Texas. Nah, I ain't from Texas. I'm from planet Earth. From where you from. You understand me? Ain't no place. This world is my home. I'm just a passing through. My treasures all laid up somewhere beyond the blue. The angels beckon me from heaven, open door. And they came. What's going on? I see we got somebody that's feeling great. I don't know what you talking about with the LGBTQ, all that damn trans community. Man, if you honestly think I'm finna feed into that so you can have all these rainbows coming at me, man, I ain't got nothing against the Rainbow Squad, man. Shout out to the Rainbow Squad, man. Long as you stay in place, I won't have to bring you back to reality and let you know, man. Hey, man, you in my space, man. Bang back, son. You understand me? You're getting too aggressive with what you're doing. Whatever you got going on, I salute. Shout out to the Rainbow Squad, man. I'm just not in the Rainbow Squad. You understand me? I ain't a part of the squad. You understand me? But, if that's your reality and that's how you're rocking, man, I salute the Rainbow Squad, man. I ain't just the Rainbow Squad. It's just at the end of the day, man, long as the Rainbow Squad respect me and I'm respecting the Rainbow Squad, we all gonna be on the rainbow headed to the pot of gold. You understand me? I ain't talking about your chocolate hole. Yeah. But TV Inc. family, man, let's get this thing together, TV Inc. family. Let's beat this thing up, TV Inc. family. Let's run it up, TV Inc. family. They don't think we can do it. Can we do it? We got 10 likes so far. Let's see, can we get 22? Because at 2, we need another 2. So if we can get 20 right now, it's going to be 2. What that is? You're looking at an angel. Man. What's going on, TV Inc. family, man? We living life. We lifing for real, man. I'm finna get my first pup. I kind of heated this milk up real good. So that's the reason why I'm going up and through there with y'all before I pull this pup out, because I don't want to end up feed my pup, and the milk is too hot. You know what I'm saying? Which I kind of got it lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you dealing with these precious souls, man, you never know what's too hot. What may be warm to us may be too extra hot to them. Come on now, go, get back, get back, get back, guys. Yeah, man, happiness is everything, man. Happiness is everything, man. I'm glad to see that we have a lot of people on top of the globe, man, that tapped into my life and in good spirits, man, you know, because at the end of the day, regardless, you know, the troll is going out their way to try to troll, man, and try to move somebody in a way to where they think they doing a bad thing. They only doing a good thing if they only knew when they dealing with certain caliber individuals. You know, me personally, the trolling don't do nothing but help me in line with my strength. You know what I'm saying? If I could stand up under the trolling, boy, I could stand up under anything, boy, because it take a strong individual, man, to be able to handle the ridicules, man, and the extra, man, that these trolls be trying to do, man, to knock you off your game, man. So, you know, with that being said, man, I'm going to keep saying, man, like, comment, subscribe, beat this thing up, yeah, now, for real, y'all know I already know I'm going to stay in good spirits, man. I'm going to stay in good spirits, you understand me? Especially with this kind of product around here. You smell good, man, but you don't smell like that baby like I'm used to. It's my boy. Look at them eyes. Boy, when I clip them ears, let's see what he gonna look like when I clip them ears. Let's see what he gonna look like when I clip them ears. Let's see what he gonna, ooh. Yeah. My bad. Y'all stop. Ain't no playing, no fighting. Overstood, man. I'm glad somebody know what's going on. Do not do that. We got too many people that want to be controlling. One thing, TB Inc. family, before I get my pups, man, and start feeding my pups, man, one thing I'm starting to see what's going on in the world right now. Stop. Hold on right quick, TB Inc. family. I got me a pile that I need to get up. Yeah, let me get this pile up right quick. Stop. I'm finna get ready to put y'all up. That's what I'm about to do. I'm finna get ready to put y'all up anyway until I finish feeding my babies. I'm finna get ready to put y'all up. Y'all the big babies. Y'all doing too much, so that's what I'm finna do. TV ain't hold that thought, man. I'm gonna put these babies up. Stop. Get up. Stop. Y'all act like y'all ain't had no water all day, dang. Think I need to start filling that thing up. I try to avoid filling it up because I ain't want y'all to pee all up in the cave, but I see y'all gonna do that anyway. But TB family, let me give y'all some of this here before I grab these pups, man, and get to it. Yeah, TB family, what I'm starting to notice about the world we living in, or should I say the time we living in today, We got too many people all around the world trying to be in control of others and in control of every system, in control of what the Father got going on, in control of this, in control of that, in control of this, in control. And then they to a point to where they don't understand that you want to be in control, but you are being governed by a system that's gonna make me, you, and whoever else following you, goddamn me, be in a situation where we can't even recover from, man. A lot of y'all in a state of crashing and burning, man. So with that being said, man, stop trying to tell me how to do things on my live or tell me how to move and groove or tell me what my dogs need to be doing and why I got them caged and why this here. Find out why you here, why you taking out the time to leave comments in my comment column, wondering, asking questions that you already had the answers to, etc. At the end of the day, once you already see that everything that I got going on is planned out, dressed up, nice and neat, man, and it's showing that, I'm prepared, I'm aware, and I'm doing something in a fashion where I don't care about your opinions, or should I say, not to say I don't care about your opinion, but I only care about answering stuff that you already have answers to. You just trying to pick and temperature check. I'm not with people who ask questions or have opinions trying to temperature check, man. You don't need to check my temperature. Check your own temperature, man. I know what's going on. Do you know what's going on? But with that being said, TB Inc. family, beef this thing up. Beat this thing up. Y'all already know what time it is. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, TV Inc. family. Let's get to it. We got this old nano girl. Another thing, too, I slipped up, TV Inc. family. Doing too much. It slipped my mind. Y'all know they've been called closing the Walmarts down. All the stores down early at 11 o'clock and stuff of that nature. So I forgot to grab me some wipes. So what I did was, y'all remember when you dealing with great individuals that think outside the box, we always make a way when it looked like it's no way, right? So what I did was, for my wife tonight, until I go to the store in the morning, is that I got me a bowl. I got me a bowl with warm water and a towel that I use for my bulls. So what I'm gonna do is, just to see what we got going on with this wild girl that's showing that she wanna have it her way. We finna see if she got a little urine in her system and see what she got going on. Let's see what she got going on, TV Inc. family. Let's see. Okay, we seeing a little urine. Let's see. This old nano girl. Old nano girl. That's my girl, baby, man. If anybody in TB Inc. family, man, any of my members or potential members, man, that want to be a part of the family that don't know who this girl is, man, this girl name is Baby. Baby. This girl name is Baby. We finna see if we take y'all up and through that with Baby, man. Baby, she one of those pawn girls, man. She sit in your hand. She sit in your hand, nice and neat. You understand me, like the Greek. You understand me. It's my baby right here. Who cares about your opinion of what she look like? You don't have her. You ain't got to deal with the problem what my girl look like. This Baby, her name is Baby. If you don't like what she look like and you want her to look like what you look like or look like what you producing over there, then take out the time and breed your dogs. Breed your dogs. You understand me? Breed your dogs. You understand me? Stay out of mine, huh? Stay out of mine, huh? Yeah, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's help beat this thing up, man. Y'all help me beat this thing up, man. We here to stay, and whoever don't like it because the skies is gray, on their end, get what? Get in the corner. Get in the corner. We don't care about what you're talking about. Sit down. Yeah. Whenever you got something productive to say, then get up and bring it to the table, man. If you ain't got nothing productive to say, just sit and watch us do it. how much, you understand me? Right now, we pushing right now. We 10 days in right now. Now we 11 days in. Today the 12th, 15, we going into 2 weeks. So, right now, anything that come out of TB Inc. yard, man, we ain't doing nothing until 8 to 12 weeks. 8 to 12 weeks, then you're able to talk some numbers. But and be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking right, ain't no telling what may happen, because this girl really ain't even on the market. You understand me? But yeah, she can be on the market if you're talking right. Just don't come to me talking about you got $100 or $500 and you want a three to $4,000 dog. It's not gonna happen that way, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But if you make it make sense, you tell me you got a deposit and you gonna have the dog paid off at this such amount of time, man. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on some paperwork and we gonna get it started, man. But with that being said, let's make it happen, man. We ain't gonna do no whole lot of chip chop 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 chop. We ain't gonna do no whole lot of chitter chatter. We ain't gonna do all that. We ain't gonna do all that. We gonna speak. We gonna see it, want it, buy it, own it. That's what we gonna do. We gonna see it, want it, buy it, own it. And you overstood. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We ain't finna do that. We not finna do that. We not finna do that. We not running your show. We are not running your show. If you hungry, you can eat. But you ain't gonna be hungry and do what you wanna do. You ain't gonna be hungry and do what you wanna do. I ain't finna let you just walk roam around here. It ain't multiple nipples. This is the only nipple you got here. You ain't gonna be looking for no other nipples. Ain't no other nipples. Here you go. You looking inside the towel. There's nothing right there. Here you go. There you go. It's my girl, baby, man. She have a habit. She want to love have her way. She already want her way already. She gonna tell me how to handle this. They hold it bottom. That's what she telling me. Hold the bottom, man. Quit playing, man. I'm trying to take care of my business, and you want to talk to everybody, and you don't ever be talking about it when you feed me. Now all of a sudden you want to talk to people all the time when you want to feed me. Now I understand you want people to know who I am and this here, but you feed me right now. Talk to them later. All right, baby. I hear you, mama. Yeah, it's okay. I can handle it. I can do two things at once. Appreciate you, man. Where y'all at, man? Where them new subscribers at, man? Where them new subscribers at, man? I think we probably about 30 or 40 more people away from being monetized, man. Let's beat this thing up, man, so I can get back to my people, man. We get monetized, man, and they ain't got no puppies on the ground before the puppies hit the ground. It's gonna be a double gift. It's gonna be double gift. When I reach a 1K subscriber, I'm gonna give back to my people anyway. It may be just a jug. I may give some merch away, or may give a little lightweight surprise, man. When it comes to some cash or something of that nature, or I may put a surprise together with a bad stud credit, or may have some inspiring words in an envelope, but it all them are gifts, man. I shout out, my brother. How you doing? How you doing, man? Sitting here dealing with this amazing, great baby. That's her name. Her name, amazing, great baby. Amazing, great baby. And she want to run the show, as you can see. Look how she acting. She want to tell me how she want how she want me to angle this bottle, and I ain't gonna let her have it her way. Every time I let her have her way, I gotta worry about cleaning her nose out because she done spit the milk and stuff coming all out her nose because she done swallowed the milk in the wrong pipes. You understand me? Look how she want to act. Watch how she start acting. Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, I understand, though, what you saying, though. I understand. What you saying? All right, now. I had to kiss her on her chest. I had to give her some loving in her chest. Put that heart back, put that love back in her chest, because she getting all out of her body, feeling some type of way, because I ain't, I ain't doing what what she want me to do. It's just not gonna happen that way. I'm knowing what's going on. Come on now. We gonna work together, but we ain't gonna let you run the show. You don't know how to run the show. You still trying to learn how to glow like me. At all, Queen. Ain't no pit bulls. Bullies only. Bullies only. No pit bulls. The pit bull days are over with. I got one here though. He don't get right. I may put him in the best person hand. Right now, he ain't up for grabs right now. I mean, he just old regular old supposed to be my old helper, my guard dog, but he seen the one allowed his mind to wander off into leaves and licking up urine. So we still at work. Appreciate ya. Look at them angel wings. Y'all don't see them? Look at them angel wings. Y'all don't see them wings on me? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know y'all see me glowing. Y'all know I'm a good spirit, man. I'm in good spirits, man. You understand me? We bringing this Monday in. We bringing this Monday in with a bang. Y'all already know if I end this Monday on a bang with a bang, or should I ain't gonna say I end this Monday with the bang. I say begin this Monday with a bang. Y'all already know I gotta end it with a bang for sure, for sure. Yeah, for sure, for sure. You already know for sure, for sure. Yeah, what y'all got going on? She's a mutt. All dogs are mutt. They got 101 different 101 different blood in their DNA. Yeah, they mutt. The mutt ain't no bad word. A lot of y'all don't even understand what mutt mean. You think it's saying this dog is a mutt. I'm gonna say, no, she ain't a mutt. This dog is a mutt. This dog has so many different blood in her lineage, man. So yeah, she got so many different champion blood in her bloodline, man. Come on, Nala. Come on, baby. I said Nala. Come on, baby. You tripping? Look how you see how she got her hands up. That's basically letting me know that I'm running the show, and you not doing what it takes. You ain't got what it takes right now, and I'm not gonna sit here and let you. Yeah, she thinking she finna run the show. I'm not gonna let her run the show. I ain't got time to be sitting her cleaning her nose out because she done drunk the water. She done drunk the milk. Or should I say she done swallowed the milk down the wrong pipes. Yeah, all dogs mix. We even mix. It's hard to find pure blood nowadays when it comes to a human being. So you don't think these dogs gonna have a 101 different blood types in their DNA? Come on, man. Come on now. You doing too much. If you hungry, you better operate on my time. I ain't trying to hear all that. Now what's going on? You showing out really. You showing out really. Because earlier today, you sit here with a smooth sail and you wasn't doing all that. Now all of a sudden you want to tell me how you want the bottom. Yeah, all right. Now I'm trying to work with you. You tripping though. You doing too much. Like you don't know how to behave yourself, like you don't eat. So what you doing? I'm not gonna turn this bottle all the way up. You don't know how to handle it like that. Whenever you show me you can handle it like that, I'll turn it all the way up. Yeah, she do, but she, at the end of the day, man, it's a long story. The reason why she don't have mama warm touch, So at the end of the day, we ain't gonna allow ourselves to feel as if we can't move forward without mama. Sometimes when you have fit mothers and they just not fit to be in the environment with the other guys, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do the best, do what's best for the others, pups, as well as yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of situation we in right now. Mama, she's great, but she end up responding and behaving in a way to why I had to push on, man. I had to push on, man. Bad as I didn't want to push on, I had to push on. She on like a 10-day quarantine. She like on a quarantine restriction right now. She kind of, they saying 10 days. If I'm still feeling the same way, then they'll put up for adoption. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said when I tried to let you have your way, you see how you did? When I tried to let you have it your way, you see what you did. Let me hear what you sound like now. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I let you have your way, and that's where you don't even know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. Let me clear your airways right quick. Clear your airways, man, so you can get in position. I gotta hold her head because she's small. She's real small, but she's very strong. She's strong, TV Ink family. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is a strong puppy. She a strong puppy. She real strong. So I gotta clean her. Why you wanna bite this? Let me clear it. Yeah, let me clear it. You know what I'm saying? So what I do, TV Ink family, instead of sticking this directly in her mouth, before I kind of go to the side, you know, and hit there, go to the other side, hit there, and kind of sit in the middle, but not stick it deep down into her throat. You know what I'm saying? To where it's choking her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I clean her airways out right quick. They wasn't sounding too bad, but I don't want to end up allowing her to feed on this bottle too much, and then whenever it's time for me to clean up and put her back while I got a station at, I don't want to have to look back into the baby tub I have her in under the light and see her with milk coming out her nose. You know what I'm saying? So you want to always make sure. Yeah, you still kind of saying that. And the reason why I'm allowing her to move like this and work herself like this, because this right here helps her clean them pipes out too. You know what I'm saying? This help clean them pipes out too. So after I let her get a good work in, what I do is I sit her back down, I clean her airways out again. You know what I'm saying? To make sure we shining good. And then sometimes, just to be on the safe side, I do this. You know what I'm saying? I hold her and I just do this. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, that's kind of, you know, supporting, trying to clean out them airwaves too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be too aggressive and you pop her neck or something. You know, you just give it a little boom, boom. You hold her head, like you see how I'm holding her. How I got her head stationed, how I got my hands around her. So when I swing her, her head is not doing this. You know what I'm saying? And end up hurting her. So what I do is I wrap her, hold her head like this here, and hold her body like this here. And I just kind of just give a couple of, you know what I'm saying? Then I listen to her. And she clearing up. So what I do is once I know she's getting cleared, her airways are getting cleared, I go back up in there just to clean them up good, better. You know what I'm saying? Get a more cleaner sweep. More cleaner sweep. Get a more cleaner sweep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let y'all hear what she sound like after I get the cleaner sweep. What happened was, TV Ink family, while I was talking to you guys, I wasn't paying attention that I kind of had the bottle kind of tilted a little bit over too much. You know what I'm saying? Instead of angled how I normally have it. And what happened was it was more milk inside the nipple to where when she started going in like she is, like trying to suck it like she ain't never had a dose of this yield. You understand me? It caused her to take her intake too much of it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't paying attention. I just see her bad acting and going up and through there trying to get it down and get in there, you know. So, you know, I want her to get full, but I also want her to be careful with grubbing. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure she grubbing the right way. I don't want her to kind of get too carried away to where, you know, I end up having to dig a hole in the backyard and put her in. You know what I'm saying? Me, that ain't the plan. Yeah, that ain't the plan. So clean sweep. Listen. She want to talk. You heard? Clean sweep. She want to talk. She want to talk. She ain't said nothing. Overstood, man. God bless you. Keep it up. Maybe one day you'll reach it. I hope I have money to donate to support. Overstood. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. You'll have money. As long as you believe it, you'll achieve it. Appreciate the love. You'll have it. And even if you don't have it, we'll figure it out so you can have it. So that being said, don't be too hard on yourself. Because whatever you feel that you may not have no time soon, you can have it as soon as you want it. As long as you believe and you're not out, you ain't defeated already. But let's get back to it, because she got a clean. Yeah, it's clean. It's clear. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up so she can calm down. Cause look how she acting. She acting like, and she's strong. Look how strong this dog is. This is a small girl. She 11 days old. Look how small she is, and she moving. Look, she active. Look how small she is. She active. Look. Nano girl. Y'all see this girl, Nano girl, man. Y'all know what's going on. All my bullet breeders, man, them old vets in the game, man, that's tapped into my live right now. I see you. I see you. I know you're watching. And welcome on. Come on aboard. You have a friend in me. I understand you've been doing it for a while, man. I'm going to step out your way. But if you get too designer and I feel like, hey, nah, we on red. I don't feel the same way you feel in that area, though. Yeah, don't take it personally. You know, that's just what I'm a team player. So whenever we ride together and the people seeing, yeah, man, them two great breeders right there. And then all of a sudden I let you grab the mic and bite the mic. And then you start just going, getting too design on the mic. And then it's something that people are already looking at you like, really? You breed like that? What's going on? I'm gonna have to, hey, look out, my people. This Theo right here, man. This is my guy. We in this here together. You know, we had two different approaches. What he got going on work for him, but this is how I do it. You know, I'm against that right there. Oh, you against this here? Yeah, brother, you already knew that. You know, I gotta let the people know what's going on. So whenever, you know, we got those people that's not with what you got going on, they can come shop with me and get what's going on. You understand me? And when the people don't like what I got going on, they can go shop with you and get what you got going on. See what I'm saying? We gotta stay ready. We gotta stay ready. You know, we gotta stay ready. Here, mama. Get this girl, man. Let her go on feel it, old tummy up. Man, you sound very educated, don't you? Get rid of them. That's what I'm saying. See, I got that system set up on my live, man. So when y'all start talking reckless and saying stuff out of whack, man, they go on and remove. You know, I'm a big fish, man. You know, in YouTube, the guy that created this platform, man, he knowing, man, the guy is on the rise. Stay out his way. We don't need none of that going on. The way you got the people all out of whack and feeling some type of way in this and this here. This guy, I believe, is gonna be a great guy. He gonna bring us plenty of bags, man, to add to what we already got going on, long as he stay on top of his GAME, man. No, for sure. You already know I have that for sale. Like I say, man, everything on the market right now, everything I got going on is a keeper. You know them two, that Nyla and chasing is a It don't matter if you got 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K. Yeah, you still gonna have it. You understand me? And it's just, now if you get past the 50K for any of that China blood that I'm speaking on right now, then hey, man, I may reconsider. But right now, yeah, them numbers right there ain't gonna work right now, because I'm already knowing what I got going on. And I have a bright future for both of them guys, you know what I'm saying? And we will be in be in these shows, man, near you, man. I end up getting some information from a guy I ran into a Tractor Supply, and I was asking him, man, how do you find out what the next shows are at local to me or even out of state, man? How do I find out where it's gonna be popping at? And he ended up telling me, man, you just gotta stay tapped in. So I'm like, man, you know that guy that be over the Rumble in the Jungle and stuff, and that he's like, yeah, you talking about June Williams or something like that? I said, whatever his name, I guess that's his name or whatever. He gave me the food name and told me to look him up. He said, man, if you trying to stay up there with anything, man, that food is like a celebrity when it comes to these dog shows. Long as you stay tapped into this channel, you're gonna probably be updated with everything that's happening when it comes to any kind of show. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I wrote that fool name down, and man, I'm finna get ready to get on this web, man. Finna get ready to get on his web, man, and see if I can goddamn me pull me a couple of flies in or something like that. There, I ain't even gonna say flies and call them whatever. Now you know it's a long story, Queen. You didn't get the word on what I had told you about the mother. Now the mother is no longer her right now. Mother ain't no, she no longer her right now. I wish you could see it. I don't know if you can see part of my hand, this hand, inside my hand, on top of my hand. Like right now, I'm not in the good, it's not light in this kind of healing up. But that girl, yeah, she surprised me, man, and I had to surprise her. She surprised me, and I had to surprise her just by showing that I don't play that. Yeah, you got it to where I trust in between us is not the same no more, and I don't want to do nothing to hurt you at all. So I'd rather just get rid of you before I end up getting all out of my body and making you understand that I am the alpha. You know what I'm saying? But go back to what I was telling everyone earlier today in one of my previous videos, man. You know, man, when it comes to these dogs, man, we can't get it physical with these dogs because we all out our body and feeling some type of way because they ain't moving and grooving the way we want to. We got to keep our head in the game and try to find different approaches that work for us to be able to reach our stock and livestock. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with me personally, when it came to Millie Mill, man, you know, Millie Mill kind of surprised me, man. You know, she was one of those dogs that was very cleansing to me. And I just kind of got on her about Nile and chasing, you know, because she tried to get at him with an aggressive bite, you know, and I'm safety first in my kingdom, man, or should I say on my account, you know. It don't matter what dogs it is. We all family. We here to work. We here to change lives. And ain't nobody gonna be against each other, man. If I find out you and another individual that's here at the camp is not seeing eye to eye on things, we're gonna try to resolve it by me, you know, making sure y'all are able to be around each other so we can work this thing out. Or if you can't get it together, I'm just gonna have to do what's best for me in the camp and let somebody go. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it's gonna go. Overstood. Appreciate the love, man. I'm glad everyone is tapping in from all around the world, man, showing your love, man. Please, brother. Please, sister, man. Please, queen. Please, queen, man. Y'all subscribe to my channel, man. It's well worth it. I swear I'm not gonna get off track. I'm not gonna be all over the place, and I'm not gonna be talking about stuff that don't pertain to dogs majority of the time. If you tapped into my channel and it was strictly about tapping in because you know what I got going on with my dogs, and from time to time I bring some inspirational quotes to the live or build on some things that's very heartfelt, you know, and you can get from, man, you know, that's what I'm gonna keep it on. I ain't gonna veer out and start talking about hot pockets or talking about the way I cook my pop tarts or how I get in the kitchen and cook chicken, and I'm not gonna be on that. You know, it's strictly about dogs and me giving you something that you can build off of, or you getting something from me and building with me in the comment column or reaching out or whatever the case may be. We're gonna keep it on these grounds. We ain't gonna get too wicked and wild the way you start feeling like, man, this fool here, I ain't talking about no dogs. He just keep talking about all these woo woo woo. Overstood. Appreciate the love, family. I'm glad you're here, family. Subscribe. If we family, show me. Show me we family. Like this dog is showing me. I kissed that old big old knocking. That baby, her name Baby. Man, it don't matter if she was being protected over her babies or not. She was being protected over her babies, but she was being extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that you're gonna kind of be overprotected behind your babies, but you know, I'm the king of all kings. I'm the devil. Yeah. Yeah, I am the cream. You understand me? Yeah, I'm the cream of the crop, man. So at the end of the day, it don't matter how you want to pop. As long as you get with you get with the top, the top, me, your top dog. I'm the top dog. That means I'm the show runner. You just a part of the show. So if you can't handle what's going on when I incorporate certain things that goes on in the show, I bring new things in just because you got something going on the land, this here. I'm going to respect that. But I also look for you to be able to adjust and adapt to, the new, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I am the showrunner. You understand me? I'm a lead us to the top. You just follow. You understand me? And play your part. But if you want to play my part and your part and you want to bite on everybody and you want to be too aggressive and this and this here, and I'm telling you to correct yourself and get it together, and you still trying to tell me how it's gonna go, hey, get what? I can put you in a place where you can run that show. You ain't gonna run this show. You ain't gonna damage what I worked hard for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow you to shit around here and bite on my stock, my livestock, and making my livestock look like I sit here and teach dogs how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't teach them how to fight. We all gonna get along. Well, right now she at we ain't gonna say ever again. Right now she on a 10-day right now. I have made up my mind. In the 10-day period, if I'm still feeling the same, then hey, Queen, say your goodbyes. But I can't trust her. I don't need no dog around. I can't trust. I got grandbabies and I got family members that love to be around, and just so happen I may be doing restroom breaks and my grandbaby may be in here want to help me open cages or something, and my grandbaby want to, all of a sudden I open the cage and my grandbaby just probably want to pull her ear or grab her by her head. You know how kids get, man. Kids just old loving creatures, fearless creatures, man, and they don't be meaning no harm, so a lot of time when they playing with dogs a certain kind of way, certain dogs being in a great grumpy state, and they just want to, show that, they don't feel like playing or whatever. But yeah, you ain't gonna show that you ain't feeling like playing in this camp. You understand me? If you show me that you don't feel like playing, I'm gonna do everything by any means necessary to, prevent you from having to respond to whatever is going on around you that makes you feel like they bothering you. But at the end of the day, you're not in the, even if I don't want to do that, you better get with the program, or you're gonna be a part of another program. This is a strict program over here. We work and move a certain kind of way here. Safety is first, love is first. We ain't here promote aggression and violence, man. We ain't that ain't what we doing over here at TV Inc. family, man. I want to be able to create a system of dogs that I can take all around the world, and everybody around the world can run up on the dog and do them like this if they want to, because they gonna be smelling good, looking good, and putting up that good energy, man. Letting you know, man, you're more than welcome to pet me. I'm happy. Yeah. You love big women. You might well keep them big women on them big women line. You might well go find your YouTube that's talking about big women on their live, man. We ain't talking about no big women here, man. So ain't nothing wrong with you loving big women. Shout out to the big women, but we ain't talking about no big women right there, my brother. We talking about dogs, man. It's too late to be always talking about what you like all the time. Let's talk about what other people like. You tap into my live, talk about what I like. You know what I'm saying? And what this live is about. Not about no big women, man. There ain't nobody on my line want to talk about what you like. You understand me? We talking about what we like and the reason why, you riding the wave and checking out the dogs and seeing how we moving and grooving, man. We ain't here to talk about how many big women you done had, how many Percocets you popped over the night, and how many clubs you went to all weekend. And yeah, we ain't on that. We trying to get rich or die trying, man. Straight up, we on some big 50 type time. You understand me? Yeah, man. This is old nano girl, man. She got her eyes open. She got them closed. Now let's see if I can get a rider, cause she ain't even do nothing for me, TV Inc. family. She ain't look at her. This old nano girl. She have a remarkable peg, man. Full. Yeah, she is the shit. Appreciate you. She is the shit. I'm glad you got all them turds. Got all them turds. You understand me? I'm glad you understand what's going on. We the big shit. You understand me? And we shitting all on you if you can't handle what's going on. You understand me? Yeah, y'all see what's going on. It's a nano girl. Palm shaker. It's a palm shaker. Palm shaker. World breaker. That's what she is. She's a palm shaker, world breaker, man. Palm shaker, world breaker. Yeah. What we doing, man? We trying to make believers, man. We trying to make believers and achievers tap into this program and help us change the world, man, and bring this breed of dog back to life. We trying to get this breed of dog a good name, man. We ain't trying to leave no stain to where people don't want to invest in these dogs, thinking these dogs only produce health problems and other stuff that makes them feel like these dogs are dysfunctional to be able to live in a home with loved ones and stuff of that nature. It's my baby, man. Yeah, man. This palm shaker, man. This palm shaker, man. She stay in the gym. You see, she in the gym now. She in the gym now. She's surrounded by tough, real love, man. This here tough, real love. But let me get her inside her living quarters, man, so she can get up under this light, man. Cause I done wiped up, man, and she a little damp, man. So I don't want her to be shivering like this here, man. Cause she had a process to where she can't adjust to this temperature like that, man. That's why it's not good to be bathed in pups of this age and that. Hold that thought, TD, man. Watch him. He finna piss. Watch. This my boy Cream right here, y'all. We end up coming up with a different name other than the Theosis, man. Somebody, a great person told me Theosis already been taken, man. So, someone came to the table with Capone, and then somebody came to the table with Cream, man. And I think Cream sit well with this. Hold on. Let me go ahead and let him go on and drip that, go on and let him drip that sauce right here before I start feeding him. He gonna piss all on my hand though. I'm seeing that now. He giving my hands a bath. He giving my hands a bath. He giving my hands a yellow bath, man. That's that. Yeah. But the reason why I'm using this warm water and this towel right here, TB Inc. family, every now and then, man, us as a breeder, man, we be trying to do too much, man, and have so much on our table to where we get sidetracked and be in places where we should have been taking care of something that we end up letting slip our mind or whatever. And that's what happened. I know I should have wipes, but I ain't got no wipes, But at the end of the day, we ain't gonna let the wipes stop us from doing what we need to do. So with that being said, TV Inc. family, let me go on and feed this boy here. Let me get them together. But I'm still here with y'all, man. Y'all ask questions. Let's build. Oh. Well, I could tell, well, you think outside the box, Jessica. You think outside the box for real. That was deep what you said. You probably don't even understand what you said. But I think you do, because you want to put it together that way you put it together. Because that was solid. That was solid. That was solid. You could tell you one of the ones that probably have a strong metaphor game, man. Yeah, he looking for food. This what he want me to do. He want me to turn that bottle up like this. Now, I'm not going to do that, because I already know him. He greedy, and he sucked too hard. So he going to end up sucking too hard, and I'm going to be here trying to suck, clear his airways out, because he didn't suck it. He done took the milk down and allowed it to get in the wrong pipes to what now he trying to clear his airwaves out, and I got to sit here and work with him for minutes on top of minutes before I able to put the bottle back in his mouth and straighten him out. So, that's what you getting right now. I'm putting it down right now. As y'all can see, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really for real, for real. It's my boy Creme de la Creme, man. It's Creme de la Creme, the cream of the crop, man. This cream of the crop right here. Oh, that's where we going. We going with cream of the crop, man. That's what the cream of the crop right here. That's what my boy is, man. His name Cream of the Crop, man. We call him Cream, man. It's Cream of the Crop. It's Cream of the Crop. What y'all think about that, man? We just call him Cream. We call him Cream, though. This Cream of the Crop, man. Y'all like that? Overstood. I'm going to make you a dog person, Jermaine. You want me to tell you the reason why I'm going to make you a dog person? Because you're going to see the personalities that these dogs have and the personality that I have, and you're going to see that if you great like myself, we all have a lot in common, man. So it's only right that we keep some heat in the yard with us, man, or keep some in the home with us, man. They can build with us, man, and talk to us when don't nobody want to hear what we got to say because they feel like we ain't talking about nothing. So we want to make sure we have some in the home that understand things that some don't understand. Well, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What you got going on, bro? Look at it. Look at he bad actor. Look at it. So to the big eyes, big oh. Look at that boy. Look at that old feet. Look at them old. Look at that. Look at that boy. That boy here, old palm shaker, man. World breaker, man. Look at him. He's a palm shaker. Nano boy. All right. I'm sorry. I know you feeling some type of way, man. Old Cream of the Crop, man. My boy Cream of the Crop, man. He like to show me he on top. And he having his way. Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, he like what's going on. He want to run the show, though. You see how he doing? Look, watch this here. He's strong. He's strong now. Look how strong he is. He's strong now. He's tough legs. He looking for it, though. But what I'm noticing, they don't really be liking for you to try to guide them and tell them how they supposed to be sucking or where they need to be at and all this here. So what you got to do is you got to set them up. You got to put that bottle up, set it up somewhere where you already know they're going to end up crawling towards. And once he find it, he think he done did it on his own. I just set you up, man. I see and you barely can see. So, yeah, I did that. Happy Sunday. Hello, everyone. Man, it's not Sunday now, though. Appreciate you, though. It's Monday now. We on Monday now. We starting our Monday out with a bang, huh? Daniel, we starting our Monday out with a bang, my man. Yeah, for real, man. And we going to end it with a bang, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you have made it this far in this video, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. This is your family, man. What is you waiting on, man? Get in there, get your plate, man, and get your silverware, man, and get down here, man, and get down and dirty, man. We eating. We eating right now. If you keep showing me them signs, bro, that I'm seeing what you're doing, bro. If you keep showing me them signs, bro, I'm trying to feed you, man. You tripping, bro. This food tripping, man. Food tripping, man. See how this gonna turn out. That's what it is. I ain't putting too much milk in the tip of that nipple. So I'm hearing the bottle saying, it sounds like when you put air in a tire or something is empty or something, you can hear that little noise. That's what's going on right now. So I guess, see what I'm saying? When I turned it over, this is what I got to deal with. Listen to him. This is what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do is, whenever he done took that milk down our own pipe, let him try to bring it out on his own, and then you get to it like this here. See, he pretty tough, so I gotta hold him and clean the airways out right quick. Like I say, I go from left to right, right to left, and then I put it in just a little bit in the middle. Get it up out of there. Left to right, right to left. Bring it to the middle. Clean them up, clean the nose out. Get them bubbles out his nose. Now let me hear what that breathing like. He still got a little bit in him. What you do is you grab him here, grab the body, grab him like up under her. We're like this here. Don't get too stiff with him. You old extra strong Arnold Schwarzeneggers out there, man. You want to do this here, what I'm about to do. You doing it the wrong way and break your puppy neck, and then you say I done it. Nah, I ain't do that. You did that, my boy. Nah, I ain't do that. You did that. I ain't do that with that partner. You got to blame that one on yourself. I told you how to hold him. You hold him like this. Here, put your two hands up under his arms, grab his head right here, and you do this. So his head is still, see, I can do whatever I want to. You know what I'm saying? I can do this as many times I want to do it. And he's still in good condition. You understand me? I'm cleaning out the airways. You know, because he didn't set her and try to debo the bottle, and he didn't suck that milk down the wrong pipes. Yeah, we ain't operating like that. When we work, we ain't doing no anything. So since he want to do his own thing, now I gotta take control. Cause I tried to turn the bottle all the way over for him, and he want to show me he can't handle it. So right now, since you can't handle it, we going back to the basics. I thought he was ready. You understand me? I thought he was ready. Now I'm sitting here, got to clean out the airways before I can put the bottom back in his mouth so he can get down and dirty and let me know that he's full. So what you want to do is you also want to hold him up because he gonna act wild. You want him to kind of shake it up and get mad. Clean out them airways, man. Clean out them airways. There you go. Clean them out. And then you get back down and dirty. As he clean them out, you left to right. Left to right. Hit the middle a little bit. Whoop. Clean the nostrils. One nostril. Two nostrils. One nostril. Two nostrils. And you listen. Okay, we getting out. He almost there. There you go. Whenever you still hearing the bubbles, it still sound like his airways are still kind of cloudy a little bit. You still hearing that. It still sound like, okay, he still got something going on. Then you probably have to stick this down just a little further more. Don't go in to where you touch his old tonsils and poke all back there and hurt the baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're doing. Take your time. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? I can do this here with my eyes closed because I've been, knee deep into this here and haven't been receiving no returns yet. I haven't got no return yet. All I've been doing is getting schooled, you know what I'm saying? And building up my compound, man. So, now we have some heat in the yard, so everything from her is up from there. But the thing, what it's going to be like in the beginning, once you start finally seeing me, look, he want to be stubborn. He want to close his mouth, lock his mouth down on me. That must mean his airways clear because he being tough. He want to be a champ now. See? You see what I'm saying? Listen. He still kind of heard. You heard a little bit? You heard? So that means he ain't all the way cleared out. So what we going to do is, since we know him, we almost there, we going to hold him right here. Look at your two hands. I come across his chest. Look, two hands, cross his chest. Up under his arms, hold his head right here. And when you hold his hand, you hold his arms down with these hands. And you hold him down with the other hand. And what you do is, the reason why I secure him, that's the reason why I hold him like that, secure him like that. So when I start doing this, I ain't got to worry about snapping his neck or he jerking his neck back, and then all of a sudden he started panicking and all kinds of stuff start getting out of whack, man. And then I have to worry about losing some great livestock, man. And this is Siamese cat, man. This is Siamese cat right here. This is Siamese cat. You better be careful. This is Siamese. This is an overseas Siamese cat right here. If you honestly think this is a cat, then hey, man, this is a cat. You say, what kind of cat this is? It's a Siamese cat. Look how he acting. He don't even want me to put it in there, so he acting tough. And he clear now. All right, I'm finna get you out the way, man. Let me see if you gonna take down some more, bro. So I can go on and put you down, bro. And I ain't turning that bottle all the way over. You did that last time, and you want, yeah, I seen that things got really wicked, man. Which I ain't worried about losing. You're not doing this here. I'm live doing this here. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about, yeah, for real, for real. Yeah. If it get too serious, I get down and dirty with y'all for real, for real. Let y'all see how I really put it down for real. I'm gonna get mile to mile behind mine. Yeah, cleaning airways behind the light. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to save a precious life, man. Just like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to save your life if you in need. You understand me? If I need to get mile to mile with you because you need somebody to do CPR on you, yeah, I'm gonna be one of the ones. I don't deal with insecurity. See, kings and leaders don't deal with insecurity, man. We all about we rail we we grounded, man. We ain't letting nothing like that get the best of. We all about saving lives, man. What's going on, y'all? Demonstrate overstood. You already know, man, how we gonna put it down for real. TV Inc. family. Can we see Dice? Who is that? You say Dice. He sleep. He over there sleeping like a baby right now. He sleep like a baby right now. Dice sleep like a baby. That's what he doing. K up though. He sleep like a baby. Dice over there sleep like a baby right now. K, I shouldn't have never said that. He heard me say his name. Now he think he called on. He ain't called on right now. Yeah, both majority of my bulls in here knocked out. You see him sleep. You see him over there sleep. Yeah, I got the setup. I apologize, TV Inc. family. But I'm finna get ready to do restroom breaks after I'm done with my puppies. And I'm gonna bring Chasing and Nala, let them get funky with y'all, man. You know, let them get on out there and pop them old legs, man, and act wild and, you know, do the most. It's overstood, 12. Overstood. You already knowing how we coming. You understand me? You already know how we coming. When you tap into Theo Bullets Inc. channel, yeah, you can best believe you're gonna leave here with something. If it's pertaining to a dog or something that has something to do with life, and you understand me, I trust and believe me, man. You're gonna leave with your plate full. And you're leaving out with extras. Yeah, you leaving out with extras. We're gonna make sure we have dessert on the side for you. We're gonna make sure we got merch on the side for you. We're gonna make sure we have some set up for you in the future. If your pocket's not heavy enough to be able to get you a bull, we're gonna find a way to get you in position to where you are able to afford your bull. Yeah, thing about TB Inc. family, we are not supporting, or should say, we are not one of those ones that sit there and watch stragglers be stragglers, man. We here to bring you up and uplift you for real, for real. That's what it's all about. So to all my up and coming breeders, man, all my thoroughbreds, all my veterans, all my backyards, whatever you may, they title you or whatever you title yourself, man. When you tap into Theo Bullet Inc., man, you have a home here, man. So that means we're not going to be too hard on you. Even if we dealing with something that's top shelf, we got a lot invested in the breeding, bro. As long as your timing right, as long as that deposit right, as long as you strictly about your business, man, you going to get you one, man. You going to get you one. I'm from planet Earth. I'm from planet Earth. I'm from planet Earth. I'm from wherever you at. I subscribe. Overstood. Appreciate you, 12. Good looking out. You understand me? You mean well. I salute. Nah, I don't. Not at the moment. You know, I do look forward in the future, man, of having a variety of more breed of dogs, you know, a part of my program. But at the moment, my main focus is pockets and exotics. You know what I'm saying? I may convert over to standard as well. But right now, the focus is pockets, and micro and exotics. You understand me? Which is all kind of the same thing, man, to me. You know, I'm just following suit, man. I'm just going with the laws of the land and just doing what everybody else do with the plan, huh? But yeah, it's all the same thing, man. One thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cook it up. We're gonna cook it up. We're gonna cook it up, and we're gonna make sure it's a pleasant dish. We're gonna cook it up and make sure it's a pleasant dish. So when you bite down to anything we serving, you can best believe you can take it all the way around the world, man, and you ain't gonna have nobody. You ain't gonna have nobody that's outside of greatness, man, be able to target you and try to put you down or make it like what you got going on is not the real deal. Everything that come off the nipples over here is the real deal, regardless of what the pig is. The pig can be an unknown name, and I guarantee you, everything coming off that nipple is gonna be one of those names, one of them kind of things to where that name that was unknown name become one of those things they consider a game changer. One of them names that set the new wave. You know, that's what we doing over here. Everybody that probably sleeping on our lineage, man, we bringing the lineage, man. That's the plan. You know, right now I got a lot of bait blood, I got a lot of Trunks blood, I got a lot of Blue Veneno blood, I got a lot of Teach blood. I got a lot of Mr. Miyagi blood, you know, meaning in the packaged up in all these suits you seeing. And in these suits, you know, that's the reason why a guy end up getting in the comment column hollering about, oh, this cream of the crop right here. We call them cream. But this cream of the crop here. This cream of the crop here. It's my boy Cream. He's cream of the crop. Yeah, these right here ain't pits. These bullets, you understand me? That over there that you just seen a while ago is a pit. But yeah, this here's a nano boy here. This is a nano boy. This here is an eye catcher. This is an eye catcher. This is an eye catcher. It's an eye catcher. It's my boy Cream. Oh, he didn't have enough. You see what he did? He don't want no more. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. I'm gonna show you from the back. Look at the stomach, the size right here. Look how he don't want no more. That's why he chilling. Look how he doing. Y'all remember when he was hungry? Look how he was extra just when he was hungry. Look how he doing now. He chill mode. Now I can pet him. I can have a ball with him. I can kiss him. You understand me? All that good stuff. What I am gonna do. Nice coat. Yeah, that's my boy Cream, man. That's cream of the crop, man. That's my boy Cream of the crop, man. Well, you know, we the cream of the crop, man. We got a bright future, man, for this boy, man. Anybody that's seeing anything they feasting on, man, y'all be careful, man. You know, everything is at that not on the market, man. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, some things can end up becoming available, man, long as your pocket's right, you're talking right, and you approach the situation right. You understand me? We're gonna make sure we get you right, for real, for real. That's just the way it goes, you know. That's the way it goes, man, on the show, man. Here, that's the way it goes at the show. Here, look at this here. Look at this here. Chest plate, chest plate, chest plate. Look at that dome. Look at that dome on that boy. Look at that boy, the boy. Got that old boy. Look at that old domey. That domey, look how it folds. Look out there. That boy look like he got some big rope a little on him. Look at it. Look how he got a little big rope in him, man. Ain't no telling. Just anything may start happening. Ain't no telling what the Father may have in store for this boy. Oh, yeah. Crows home and breed. Well, come on in. I'm going to show you how to breed. I'm going to show you how to get to it. Go on and make sure you go on and put your little bag together, man. And even if it's not that heavy, as long as it's enough to where it's a deposit bag, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you leave off with a wag. I'm gonna make sure you leave off with a wag for sure. As long as that deposit right and you consistent and you sticking to the plan, I'm gonna make sure you leave off with a wag for real. You gonna leave off with a wag. You understand me? You gonna leave out with a wag, not a sad. You ain't gonna leave out with a sad face. Nah. And you're gonna be in good grace, for real. Anything I'm pushing, I swear you're gonna be able to take it to the moon and back. And it's still gonna be able to survive on the land. Well, right now, it's just like, I feel some type of way. The Father did what he did for a reason, man. That's all because, female dogs and women, they have to teach mankind, to teach man love, man, in order to balance out. And that's what's going on. The female dog, she can see, and it's his sister, you know what I'm saying? But him, he reaching a point to where I'm seeing a little peek in the corner of his eye, but he ain't even reached the point to where he wide open with her. But I'm already knowing what's going on. To all my up and coming breeders, all my veterans in the game that still trying to understand this way of life or understand certain things about, nature, and understand certain things about your creation that you done put together, man, that came from uh, 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 many sleepless nights and many putbacks, man. I'm here to tell you, when you dealing with this, when you dealing with a breed of dog of this nature, and you dealing with them shorts and compact dogs, a lot of times the developing on your dogs, you know what I'm saying, is able to crack open real sooner than what normal dogs crack, sooner than what you see in certain dogs, is because the dog is so small, it kind of develops so fast. You like when you're dealing with a small dog, the small dogs seem to kind of get a little head start than a bigger dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the reason why, you have to ask the father that, but that's what I have come to the understanding of. Like even with the smaller dog, it didn't take me long. It didn't take long to fill her up. You know what I'm saying? Even though he gonna be a nano boy too, he just more of a solid, girthy like nano boy. She right now is in a state of I call process. She in the process. She popping a little slower than him. You know what I mean? He already showing you massive looks at 11 days old. You know what I'm saying? Massive looking 11 days old, full tail boy. You understand me? Nice head, nice shoulders, nice fronts. He got nice bows. Look at here, nice bows. Look at his bows. You understand me? Look at his head. Look right here in his head on his back. It's out. It's showing you a lot. Let me give me a good angle. You see how it rise up there like that? That shows you that he's gonna be very masculine. He's gonna be very muscle built. He's gonna have that muscle structure. And what's going on, he cream right now, but his father carries some crazy colors, man. He has a remarkable pig, man. He's a Merle doc, man. I ain't gonna take from his pops, man. Long live be long, man. But he carried the Merle traits. So we seeing the cream of the crop look right now. But just so it may be something going on with this boy that I'm overlooking. As much as you probably overlooking it too. But I'm starting to notice, like, the more he's starting to mature and the more he's starting to pop, I'm starting to see that he's starting to transform. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's starting to turn into something else, man, and it's really surprising. Like, really, really, his mother and his father have tri traits too. In they coats and they faces, you can see the tri marks. So I'm seeing in certain areas in his face. Maybe you guys probably can't see it because this camera ain't doing no justice. But I'm kind of seeing like some little light marks in certain spots. So I don't know if it's, tri traits or I'm colorblind or something going on, but I kind of feel like I see some little tri going on in his face. You understand? And I'm starting to see like he got that big rope kind of look up in her. Like it's not as heavy as a lot of big ropes carriers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to see like he kind of got like a big rope kind of buzz right here in between his eye spread and in between his muzzle. You right up in this way. If you can see it, you see how that it's lifted up right up in her? Look. So he kind of like he got some, I don't know, man, like some big rope traits to me, my personal opinion, to everyone that may be watching my live and you would consider a scholar and you probably know best and you think you got it figured out, man, I salute. You may be on one, but right now, my opinion, your opinion, we gonna find out in the end. But yeah, man, this boy here is one of those ones. He has a bright future, man, and he's set. You know what I'm saying? He's set, man. His future is already set, man. This boy come from a gift. So, it's only right that he's had to be in the hands of a gift. You know what I'm saying? And as we continue to rise, we're going to uplift and we're going to bless many homes, man, with this product, man, to change many lives, man. Because at the end of the day, what you're going to get from TV Inc., man, it is a whole lot of functional, whole lot of functional, whole lot of that, whole lot of this. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that when you get anything from TV Inc., you gotta understand that it's like a wraparound of a whole lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you decide to do, if it's pet on or if it's a dog that you want to use to start your program or whatever the case may be, it's gonna be like a gumbo. Whenever you get, I'm calling everything that I'm pushing out the kitchen over here at TV Inc. is the gumbo platter. This is a gumbo. This is a platter, man. This is a gumbo bowl, man. So that means at the end of the day, the pig is hell of a stack, and I don't even have to get into the pig. You can either trust my word, take your paperwork with you, and put your dog to work and see for yourself, or you can just miss out on your blessings and shop somewhere else. It's all up on you. But, I'm going to make sure, you understand me? I'm going to make sure I bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to enlighten you and give you the understand about what's going on over here. Overstood. Forrest Gump said it best, right? So that's the beauty into these dogs that a lot of people call mutts. See, when you got a dog that's dressed up with all these different pigs, especially dogs that some people own that don't even have the original paperwork on it, a lot of guys have a habit of want to count certain guys out that got dogs ABR registered, all because they don't have the original paperwork. They feel like they can count a lot of them guys out because they feel like they the best of the best and they got it all figured out, or they have a certain degree of knowledge, or they have certain paperwork, and they feel as if they are able to be able to pass judgment and make it like what a person got is not what it is. But at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, evidence speaks for itself. You understand me? Actions, in other words, you know what I'm saying, speak louder than words. So you can probably say one thing and feel like just because you got an ABKC registered dog or whatever your registry is, and you may feel like because your registry is original paperwork, with your dog, you have an original paperwork on your dog that your dog gonna out produce my dog, not knowing that the consistency, the looks, the everything. If your dog is not consistent with what I'm producing and what I'm putting down, then at the end of the day, your paperwork don't speak nothing. Because a lot of time people, they may want paperwork, you know what I'm saying, in order to be able to hold weights in rooms of people that like to do it, like a talk a lot and try to sound good and try to this and this here. And it's all cool. It's just conversation. When we go up and through there, you always want to have a menu of a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that, you know what I'm saying, in order to sit in rooms with great scholar guys that have been putting it down since the beginning of time. But at the end of the day, one thing I can say, ain't nothing like you on the chase and creating a line is that you already know. Yeah, when I stamp it and I start speaking on it, this here come from history of me putting it down now because Bape done put it down for me and this had put it down for me or this had put it down for me. Yeah, they have put it down for me. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to create my own line. I tip my hat to the greater names that created the wave, but I'm trying to find some way to goddamn me take the shade off the name and create my own wave. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't understand some of these names that people had that is throwing around a lot. Some of these names are suspect. That's the reason why a lot of people is at a point now to questioning you so much, because it's too much of that blood just flowing around, and for it to be quality blood and everybody just throwing it all the way around like that just makes you wonder about it, man. Is you sure that's Bape blood? Because everybody want to use Bape blood. Everybody want to use Mr. Miyagi blood. Everybody want to use these great names to try to make a quick way, should I say, gain some quick fame, not understanding that your dog, that paperwork you may have is suspect. That paperwork may not even be official. You know what I'm saying? And you have witnessed that. If you in the dog game, you have witnessed this, throughout the time, throughout the years, from many people that's really for real about this way of life and chasing that DNA, man, taking that blood from these dogs and running it through that lab and starting to see, man, bro, this paperwork you gave me, bro, this paperwork ain't accurate, man. You know what I'm saying? This is here going on with this here, man. They said that ain't got no trace of Mr. Miyagi in the blood. And just by me saying, this his mother is 10 times Mr. Miyagi, all because of what the guy that I bought the mother from then stamped it with. I still one of those individuals that don't even want to even just bite down to that or use that as a form of leverage to be able to speak volumes in the room of those that know Mr. Miyagi was one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, I can go shop around, grab me a couple of, main thing, mains off somebody else's plate, man, to get me started. But my goal is to take what they gave me and create a whole nother line, is create a whole nother wave. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I love to change, I love to turn a page and shop elsewhere, going in other states or, fishing in other countries and stuff of that nature. With me personally, I made a point to now to where I understand that big risk, big reward, meaning I'm not gonna allow the thought of what can happen exist if it ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? If it don't exist, I'm not gonna create it. Overstood, Saint. Overstood. Yeah, I'm seeing it. A lot of you guys, like even with these new names, these names that I'm hearing, that's big names in the game. A lot of these names don't speak volumes to me. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, no hard feelings, is nothing respect to these guys that being paved in a way, that being putting it down since who knows when. But at the end of the day, that's why I say, I'm hearing the great names and understanding the people that put it down, and had a certain name or been producing a certain lineage or whatever the case may be. And it's cool, but I want to be able to grab a hold and embrace a brand and a name that speaks to me. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that I have a whole lot of emotions and a whole lot of doings attached to that creation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to produce. Much love. Appreciate your family. I'm just going around showing smaller creators love, kindness, and respect. Overstood, man. Appreciate that, family. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, yeah, man. To all my potential, man, members, man, all my members, man. Everybody that's watching from the sideline that's probably dealing with insecurity and don't want to bite in, all because you've been shaking leaves off branches, man, and you've been putting it down, and you feel like you got it all figured out because you've been putting it down for a quite long time, man, and you just don't want to tilt your hat to someone that you can see got what it takes, man, to be great, man. Man, we on the rise, man. We on the rise. I must say it. We on the rise, and we ain't giving up until they let up, man. We ain't giving up till they let up, man. And even when they let up, we still gonna be putting our foot on the gas, man, and showing them, man, we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? Over at TV Inc. family. So to all my great individuals, man, that's really for real cream. Look, like Rampage. Appreciate you, founder. Yeah, that's cream, man. To all my great scholars, man, the ones that really been putting this thing down, putting this thing down, man, for a quite long time, bro. Hey, man, I'm trying to rub shoulders with you, brother. I ain't saying I'm in compete. I'm trying to compete with you. I just want to be able to be in a room with you and rub shoulders with you and get in the bill with you, man. So with that being said, man, I'm just trying to create a brand or create a dog that has a unique stamp on it, man, to where, it's just have a signature move or a signature look, man, that represent TB Inc., man. That's what I'm looking for. I'm shopping around and I'm taking different traits from different programs and trying to mix this thing up inside this gumbo, man, and bring some of this stuff out, man, that look real crazy to where it got a signature look to where once you start seeing and then start becoming a great great thing or a big thing in a game, you'll reflect back on TV Inc., man, and that's what I'm trying to do, right? Paperwork doesn't mean anything nowadays, like the movie Tommy Boy. Chris Bradley told the man wanted they guaranteed on the box. I can't talk about it. Marcus Market guaranteed. I got spare time. No, for real. No, for real, man. You know, at the end of the day, just think about it. At the end of the day, you could say, man, I got that. We're gonna speak about that smoke. You know what I'm saying? You can say, man, I got the live as pack, man. I got that real gasoline, man, this and this here. And you may have it. But somebody may come along with some mid grade to have a better look in that gasoline you got. They gonna buy into that mid grade before they buy into that gasoline you said because it look good. You know what I'm saying? It looks good. You know, and that's what a lot of people do. As long as it look good and got a good kick to it, man, people buying into it. They don't care about you talking about that's granddaddy ain't got the looks that I'm looking for. I can't take it into rooms to where people are just so took by because it don't have that candy that our candy look to it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why over here at TV Inc. family, man, the pigs is what's last on the menu, man. We get to the pigs after the works. We gonna focus on the work first, man. We gonna focus on the work first. We gonna get to the pig later though. So with that being said, TV Inc. family, that's what we put, man. It's that boy Cream, man. That cream of the crop, man. Cream cone. Yeah, now for real, man. That's my boy Cream, man. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I see that too. That is hard. You ain't lying about that. That's my boy Cream, man. That's that boy Cream of the crop, man. That cream of the crop, man. Look at my guy, man. I'm gonna put this boy up, man, so he can get up under this temperature, man, and warm out. See, right now he good. He ain't shaking because my hands warm. He getting body temperature. That's the reason why he able to stay in the rain right now, because it's kind of cool up in the headquarters, man. But the reason why he's not shivering and stuff is because I ain't sit here and wipe him down and he extra soap and stuff of that nature. So he's staying warm up under these big old hands. Adorable little guy. Make sure to get proper rest and hydrate, eat enough. Overstood. That's what he better get. That's right. Nigga, we ain't gonna do that kind of kissing. I'm gonna kiss you on top of your head and on top of your nose, but we ain't gonna do no tongue. Only time we gonna goddamn me doing some mile to mile TV Inc. family. If I'm trying to bring them back to life, I'm trying to save it live. I get the and pump it. Yeah, oh yeah. To all my guys, man, that don't know no better, man, when it comes to doing CPR on a dog, man. I'm filling you guys in because a lot of it is stuff that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking I was doing the right thing by blowing it to the dog mouth twice and then pumping the chest 2 times and stuff of that nature, man. Hey, it's incorrect. The first approach to 2-time breathing in there 2 times is that's a proper approach. But when it comes to pressing on the dog chest, the proper way to do CPR on the dog is mouth to mouth. And then you get, with your 2 hands, you pump down on his chest 30 times. Listen to him. If you ain't hearing no life, go back. 30 times on his chest. Push down on his chest 30 times. You can take this to the bank with you, man. They're going to tell you the same thing when it comes to the law of the land, man. That's the correct way to do CPR on a dog. You don't do the way you approach a human being is not the same way you approach a dog, man. I'm just being all the way 100 with you. I'm being transparent with you. I'm just keeping it all the way, all the way through y'all with you because I love you, man. You tapped into my channel. You showing love to me, so it's only right that I show love in return by giving you something that I picked up along the way. And it's just what it's going to be from here on out, TV Inc. family. Oh, man, at the end of the day right now, we don't speak no numbers to, man. We make it past 8. Once we reach the 8 weeks, 8 weeks and up, man, then we can talk it. We're going to make it happen. We don't want to start preparing and having people in position waiting on something great. And then all of a sudden, it don't even make it to 8 weeks or 12 weeks because it done poop nuked on us. Nah, we ain't gonna rush the bait. We ain't gonna rush the bait. You understand me? We want to make sure, yeah, it's gumbo by the time. It's gumbo by the time it reach your home. You gonna already see the dog is already producing everything you looking for into it. I don't want you to stamp this and say that's the one I want, and you put your deposit down. And I'm telling you, man, you done already locked in on that dog, bro. Everything else is counted for. Ain't nothing else available. Everything you locked in on, it's set for you. You know, that's what you wanted. Then all of a sudden the dog start popping, and then you start looking at it like, dang, bro, that's the dog I got. Yeah, that's the one, man. Why ain't looking like this? I don't need none of that going on. I need for sure. I need to be able to put you in a position or put you in a place to where whenever you get the hold of this dog, it's already ready. It's dressed up, ready. It's ready. Yeah, we ain't got to worry about what it's gonna look like in 90 days. You already see 8 to 12 to 16 weeks. This dog is gonna show you the begin game, and it's gonna kind of give you a feel of what the end game gonna look like. But the early stage like this here, anything can happen. It can start out flawless, and then as he starts to develop and getting, starting to feel on out, he may end up getting long, looking like a chihuahua, or maybe his head may get small, or his color might switch up, or his breathing may be crazy out of whack, and so to all my guys, man, they don't understand this way. I can explain for shopping too. Overstood I was shipping too. Overstood. Yeah, overstood. Yeah, hey, I was gonna say, man, this how it's gonna go. Anything you buy at the pot, man, over here at Gumbo Highs, man, this is Gumbo. At Gumbo High, man, it's TB Inc., man, but this Gumbo Highs is what we pushing up out of here, Gumbo, man. Everything is full of a little bit of everything in the pig, man. So you got tropicals and tripicals, flowing going on inside your dog, man. Everything come up out of here, it's gonna do whatever. It's gonna probably do some stuff that you probably ain't think it was gonna do. You understand me? Just like what's going on. This is a nano boy. This boy here still this dog at 11. He ain't got. I don't know. He studied. See, that's what I'm saying. He studied popping. So he looked like he gonna be more of a strong, heavy pocket. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's still palm popping, penny dropping. You know what I'm saying? He's still palm popping, penny dropping. So I'm still can place that nano crown on his head because he still ain't kind of buzz and start showing me that he's gonna be bigger than nano. Right now he's still in the nano category because he's still palm popping, penny dropping. You know what I'm saying? But once we get past 8 weeks to 16 weeks, that's when I'm gonna be able to say, yeah, it's official. Nano boy, for real, for real. Right now I can pop nano on you because it's still early. But then I also got enough evidence attached to him to show you that, yeah, it's a strong possibility that boy can be nano because we 11 days in. We 11 days in, we still palm popping, panty dropping. You understand me? We still palm popping, panty dropping, man. In 11 days, this puppy is developing, man. It's looking remarkable, man. Look at this dog here, man. And my boy Cream, man. Cream of the crop, man. The best of the drop. Cream of the crop, man. The best of the drop, huh? Yeah, cream of the crop, the best of the drop. That's what's going on. It's my boy, cream of the crop, the best of the drop. When you shop with Cream, you got to understand you're a part of a major team, man. When you shop with Cream, you're a part of a major team, man. You understand me? When you tap into Cream, man, I swear you're a part of a mean team, man. It's full of green, man. Yeah, we full of green, man, because we headed to the top and everything on our end is set at the green light, man. What does hand popping, penny dropping nano mean for the people in the back? Hand popping, it's palm popping, penny dropping. Meaning he palm popping. You see what he doing? He popping. Look how he moving. He got that popping effect. You see how he popping, he moving, he popping. That's what happened in that popcorn popper, that popcorn being there popping and moving. So he palm popping, penny dropping, Meaning he ain't eye candy. Any lady around the world see this boy, she go, oh, that baby. Oh, and she go, let me get some. You know, it's just a catch to it, man. That's all it is. Palm popping, panty dropping, man. Nano boy, Nano boy is just a represent. Nano is just a small dog. That's all Nano means. It's small. You know what I mean? Tiny. That's what Nano mean. A lot of people get Nano emission screws and want to think just because a dog is not compact, it's not considered Nano. Nano is all about the height of the dog, the tininess of the dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, man. When I say, he this boy palm popping, panty dropping, man, Nano boy. You understand me? That's all it is. It's just a little old riddle, man, to be able to market my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, when you shop with Cream, man, you understand you with a great team, man. When you shop with Cream, I swear you're a part of a mean team, man. Yeah, we in it for the green, man. We ain't doing no plan. Look at this here, man. Young age. Look at this. Look at that step. Show horse. Show horse. E40 cousin, man. Man, appreciate the love, man. It's a compliment to be considered E40 cousin. Look at that there. Look at that. Look. See, that's why I said ain't no telling what can happen with these dogs. Look at this here, man. It ain't no telling. Look. You remember what I told y'all? Look at it. Look between his eye spread and his muzzle. Right up in this area right here, he kind of got like wrinkles in his face, and it's kind of sitting up a little bit as if he looked like he probably have a big rope look to him in the future. Who knows? You know what I mean? I may just trying to create something every now and then. We powerful and don't even be knowing it, man. I might manifest a old big rope on this boy or something. Ain't no telling, man. That's what I try to do, man. I try to bring it up out of there. Q dog, appreciate you. I'm glad everybody tapping in. But let me put this boy Cream in into all my new subscriber, man, people that's a part of the channel, man, that haven't been able to feast their eyes on everything else I got in the yard, man. I'm gonna be bringing my boy Chasing out and my girl Nala, man. Let y'all see some of this China blood, man. I got China blood in the yard too. This here next level right here. These dogs right here, it's not your 10K dog. This dog right here is not your 20K dog, not your 30K dog, not your 40K dog, not your 50K dog. This is $1 million dog. As long as I market this dog the right way, I'm showing up at every show, man, and I'm letting my presence be known with this boy here. It ain't no second guessing if you want to use this boy, man. When you see this boy, man, he's really one of those showstoppers, man. He one of those showstoppers for real, man. And I feel like, man, this boy have a bright future as long as I mark him the right way. I'm showing up at shows and I'm showing what this boy can do in and out in the field, out the field. You gonna know this boy is one of those ones that you can say he in it for the meal, man. Yeah, we in it for the meal, man. We ain't doing no play. But I'm gonna put this boy here out. Man, you ain't gonna have no food stamps anyway. If you paying attention to what's going on in the world, man, you understand that ain't nobody finna get no food stamps next month. You understand me? Since you talking about some food stamps, you ain't gonna have no food stamp to pay for no dog. He trunk the stuff. Yeah. You gonna go through that same effect that y'all went through. I don't know when, cause I ain't tapped into the food stamp word, but I do grab them though. So I know a little bit. I know a little bit about what's going on. Hey, Nala. This is my girl, Nala. Come here, Chase. This Chasing right here. This dog is only eight weeks, 3 days old. Nano. I say Nano. This is exotic. This is exotic bully. Short, compact, full tail, nice rear, nice back, nice fronts, big old dome piece. I haven't got his ears cropped yet, but it will be in a place soon. It will be in a place soon. Nice eye color, nice eye spread, wrinkles in the face, big head, dope head, man. This boy have all kinds of, from Pogo, from Teach, from Blue Veneno, from Babe. This boy have a mixture of everything, dope blood into this boy here. This boy is one of those ones, man. As you can see, nice fronts, nice chest, Nice dome. Look at his eyes. You understand me? Clean bite. Clean bite. Look at his bite. Look at his bite. Let y'all see his bite. Clean bite. Clean bite. Clean bite. Clean bite. Clean bite. We don't have no under, over bites. Everything is clean. And he will be available for stud. I'm gonna stud this boy out. I'm probably put at least 10 or 15 slice. I'm gonna put at least about 10 or 15 slice out after that, man. It's a wrap. I don't know what I'm gonna set him at right now. I know for sure it ain't gonna be no less than 1,000. But yeah, we out them slices up. I don't care what you got trying to use them. If you ain't trying to buy nothing off the land from off this boy that I done produced in my yard, this boy ain't gonna be available. So it's best to go on and put your bids in, man. Go on and start doing what you do, because you better see what this boy's gonna turn out to be like, man, real soon. That right there, that's my boy. That's my keeper. That's my boy Chasing. His name is Chasing. Come here, Nala. Nala. I'm gonna show you his little mate. Her name is Nala. Come here, Nala. Nala. Come on, mama. Come on, baby. Come here. Come here, Nala. 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 Come here, Nala. Nala. Don't listen to her. Come here. Come here. She ain't talking about nothing. I don't care if it's your mama. I'm the boss. Come here, Nala. Come on. Come on. It's my girl Nala right here. It's my girl Nala. This is little mate. This dog right here, I'm telling y'all, this girl right here, I'ma just be all the way 100 with you. This girl was on the market, and I was really giving her away. I set this girl at 4K, and I gave people time enough to bite in. I ain't really promote her. I ain't really promote her like that. I ain't really put it out there. I spoke on it once. But as she started growing and popping, man, and getting attached to the people in the home, man, they end up saying, man, it's not for sale. I give you $50 for Nala. Yeah, you still got that $50. You need to go try to find some way to put $50, a $50 muzzle on your mouth because you talk too much. But yeah, man, this right here is Nala, man. Right now, this girl right here, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. This girl, the reason why this girl means so much to me, man, she means as much to me as Trump. But the reason why this girl means so much to me, because I knowing what I invested into this breeding, I knowing what she's carrying, and I knowing how this kind of breed transformed. Right now, this dog is showing you that sign like, suspect. But trust and believe me, the dog is 8 weeks, 3 days old, I believe. Watch her in 16 weeks. In 16 weeks, watch how she turned out. In 16 weeks, watch how Chasing turned out in 16 weeks. The dog the guy who stud I used to create this with the China blood, this fool and put a deal on the table to where if it was somebody that know no better, gonna bite down on it, because it's one of those deals that's unbelievable. And it speaks volumes to me, because it let me know how I feel about my boy Chasing. Yeah, I'm not off. You know what I'm saying? For that guy that been in this game over 20 some years, putting all these best of the best deals on the table, because what I did was I tapped into him and told him I want to use that nano boy over there to be able to match them up with their mother. You know what I'm saying? This is the mother of the dogs. This is the mother of the dogs right here. This is the mother of the dogs. The puppies you just seen, this is the mothers. The mother of the dogs right here. Her name is Kironi. As you can see in her, she kind of got like some she got like she kind of got like those Brenner kind of like prints in her coat. You know what I'm saying? This the pup is the one that you're seeing. This is the puppy's father. His name is Bando. Bando Commando, man. This is the pup. Is the one that I told you, the nano boy. This is the puppies. This is the puppy's father right here. He's seeing what's going on. He want to act all funny. So I'm gonna take the camera off of him because he wanna act as if he just, yeah, he like that and he ain't trying to show up and show out with me. So we ain't even gonna even put, yeah, we ain't gonna shine no more light on him, man. Going on. Yeah, you wanna act funny when I come through here with these leg quarters and putting them down and we hit them, yeah. Don't even say nothing to me. Yeah, that's how I'm doing. TBE fan, that's how I'm doing. Cause you see how I did when I tried to get funky with y'all and get designer for real, and put on for the city, for the team. See how he let you see the little, the structure on him, and you know what I'm saying. But he ended up turning his head off like, yeah, I know him like that. Yeah, all right, since you so arrogant, man, I'm gonna take the light off for you, man, and get back to it. I give you 300 for all three of them, bro. Man, you be able to find what you better do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shine a little light on the trollers too, TV Inc. family. What he need to do, TV Inc. family, is find 300 ways to stay out my way. You understand me? Find 300 ways to stay out my way and try to find some way to clear the sky that's gray on your end, because it sounds like you very miserable. Ain't got a life, ain't got nothing going, and you still trying to figure out what's going and what's and what's not. You understand me? I already know what's going and what's not, and what's in stored and what's yeah. We all TBE family. I salute TBE family. Y'all the best of the best. Y'all the king of all kings. Y'all the queens of all queens. Y'all better. Y'all part of a team that's unstoppable. As long as we together, yeah, ain't nothing gonna stop what we got going on for real, for real. They still trying to figure us out. They still trying to figure out what's next. Yeah, this was next. Yeah, get to it. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, let's beat this thing up. Start letting these people know what's going on INTV Inc. family. For some reason, these trollers don't understand that they don't have a role on no platform but the role of watching and hoping they can be a part of the team, but they just don't know how to come correct without all the extra, man. Put your pom-poms down, take that skirt off, you a boy. And yeah, man. And quit playing, man, and get over here and let's eat, man. You understand me? But yeah, no shade to the rainbows, man. I salute, man. I got love for the rainbows, man. As long as you don't get out of control and we able to be gentlemen and scholars, you understand me? We okay. But yeah, I'm just letting them trollers know. You understand me? Because them the ones that want to portray or act as if they one of those silent ones where they know they really riding on the rainbow wave. You understand me? So, y'all need to recruit, or y'all need to pull them fools that's out of line, man, that's too emotional back into the fold, because they getting out of control. They ain't showing y'all how y'all do it. You understand me? When y'all moving with your, colorful hole. You understand me? Yeah. No, let me quit playing though. But they start counting me out or whatever, man. I can't read. I just know how to read you, and you sound like you a bad seed. You understand me? Yeah, I can't read. You just sound like you're a bad seed because you're an underbreed. You understand me? Inbreed. You understand me? Yeah. You just trying to find a way to understand me. You understand me? You so wrapped up and want me to have a dialect. You just want me to be shaped up and move the way you want me to move in order for you to put a stamp on me and say I am the one. Yeah, I know I'm the one. You ain't got to stamp me and say I'm the one. I know I'm the one. Yeah, you ain't got to stamp me. Yeah, I already know I'm the one, and I'm really, I'm King Kong. You understand me? King Kong. But yeah, TBE family, man, y'all know how we moving and grooving, man. Y'all know how we moving and grooving, man. We here to stay. You understand me? A lot of these people heard, a lot of these, a lot of these people here, man. I'm seeing, man, with all these women pictures and this and this. Here, check this out. By putting that beautiful queen up on your profile picture, trying to make it like it's a queen, you understand me, riding on my wave and talking down on what I got going on, man, it's not going to make you feel superior or not going to put you in a better position than me. Even if that picture is a real picture of a queen that feel that she in position to be able to pass judgment, man, you probably all out of your body and doing the most just to make a dollar, you understand me? So, with that being said, man, you're not in a position, man, to judge me, man. We on the race for success, and we trying to bring the best of the best along, man, and rise with them, man. What we doing? We doing something that's very great and we ain't gonna let nobody eat off our plate that's not worthy to be able to receive a plate. For real, for real. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love, Rainy. I see you. But let me kind of dang, man, I've been sitting down so long, man. My old boxers then got caught up all between my little old issues, man. And yeah, man, I think I've been sitting there too long with y'all, G-Mac and with y'all, TV Inc. family. I've been going up through that with y'all too long, I see. But yeah, TV Inc. family, I think we back at square one again. I don't think I made even gone and shut down on putting the icing on the cake, man. With spring cleaning my area, man. I may be allowing that to be something I do in the morning because I don't want time to get too carried away knowing I gotta rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? So, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna probably get these bulls and get these bulls a restroom break, let them get, stretch their legs, pop their toes, man, and, do what they do. And then I'm probably sweep up and do a quick little old wash over my floor with my mop. But I ain't gonna do what I had plans on doing when it comes to moving cages, cleaning out the cages and stuff like that. I'm gonna say that out for tomorrow. All because we had some rain that had breezed through, man, and kind of knocked some more leaves on the ground, and these stuff kind of got out of whack, man, with tree trunks and stuff sitting on my land, So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of clean up my area tomorrow and take care. You will stream tomorrow. Overstood. I'm gonna try to stream every day. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to rise a child. I'm trying to be a part of a great team. Take this thing to a whole nother level. I understand that. I'm probably one of the ones they call well seasoned. A lot of people call guys that reached a certain mark in life to where they consider a unk in their world or old school in their world. They consider them being old fellas, but they don't understand, man. We just we just seasoned well, man. You ain't gotta worry about adding nothing extra to us, man. All you gotta do is come along and sit at the round table with us, man, and ask to what we know, and we gonna show you. We're gonna show you the way. As long as you ain't on no. Hold on right quick, TBE, fam. I know I wasn't tripping. Stop. Stop. They done sat here and turn my light off my puppies, man. They pull my plug, out, pull the cord out the plug and stuff. They don't mean no harm, though. Yeah, TBE family. What's happening? Oh no, what's happening? Oh man, a whole lot of happening. A whole lot of happening. That's it, a whole lot of happening. And we ain't doing no capping, for real, for real. I feel anxious. Why you anxious? Don't get too anxious. Don't get too anxious. Come on. Come on. Why you put your bowl right there? Hold on. I don't know why y'all be putting these bowls in front of your cages. Leave your bowls where I have them stationary. Because every time I look in your cage and you got that bowl sitting in front of that door like that, and you hesitant when it comes to me coming up out of there because you don't want to knock your food over because you got it sitting in front of the door, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it easy on you. I'm gonna pick your bowls up and sit it on top of your cage and prepare and have that to where it be your morning meal instead of putting new feed in your bowl. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Since y'all act as if y'all got it figured out, I'm gonna show you I got it figured out. Man, listen this here. Listen this here. This is not, just respectfully. No hard feelings, respectfully though. This ain't a dating site, queen. No hard feeling to you. A lot of my queens, man, that interested in a good-looking man, man, or a man with a plan, man. Ain't no hard feeling to you, queen. Get to feel the dream, man. Get to feel your dream, man, out, man. Or should I say, get to feel me out before you start trying to dig into the person. We strictly about life, all about life and, encouraging and building on these dogs, respectfully though. Respectfully though, ain't nothing personal, I ain't trying to ruff up no feathers, but I've been noticing, I've been running into a lot of comments like that. At the end of the day, when you looking at a man this great, you gotta already know he done found his way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no strong woman gonna leave a man of this nature alone by himself. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Jay. Come on. If you want to go to the restroom, I told you to come on because you in my trash. So that's why I said come on, Jay. You're not in trouble. I just don't want you in my trash. Come on, I'm gonna move my trash because you too curious. You want to mess with my trash, man. So if you want to go to the bathroom, come on. Come on, Jay. Come on. You just messing with my trash. That's why I said something. You messing with my trash. I apologize, TVE family. Sitting there coaching my dogs. Low IQ pit bulls and Trump fit so well together. Man, if you only knew how illiterate you sound. What I notice a lot about people that has a habit of wanna pass judgment on people is that a lot of them people be trying to wrap you up in gifts or wrap you up in this stuff that they already is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not what you are. So you don't have to worry about temperature checking, trying to find out if I'm really like that. Nah, I'm not like that, man. You the only one like that. You've been a part of that for so long, and you just trying to fish and trying to find out if, I'm one of your kinds. I'm not. So with that being said, man, shoot that up, shoot that up. Nah, for real. Go ahead and keep it pushing, man. you ain't gotta try to throw no shade on what I got going on, man. This right here, what's going on, man. This here is not nothing that's being rehearsed. This ain't nothing that's being practiced. None of this. This is natural, man. So when you dealing with a natural born hustler, a natural born, gift, a natural born, it's hard to stop that. It don't matter how hard you try. It's billions of people on this planet. So at the end of the day, if you don't like grape flavor, man, so be it, man. I don't like grape flavor at times, but sometimes I do. So with that being said, if you caught it, eventually If you don't like Great Flavor, you're gonna start liking him after you keep tapping into this live. You're gonna start wanting to taste Great Flavor. Yeah, yeah. keep tapping into this live. Watch, you gonna want a cup of that Great Flavor, and I'm gonna give it to you. Let's go. Then I ate nothing out there. Don't sit this right here. Sit this right there. It's not in your way when you sit it right there. Go ahead on. Get out. I don't like when y'all question what I got going on as if I don't know what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. I put your bowls in certain. That's like right now. What's the purpose of you sitting your bowls right there? I noticed with every last one of y'all have created a system of where you think your bowl's supposed to be. That's not what your bowl's supposed to be. Because the moment you put it in front of your doorway, and I'm opening up the cage door so you can get out and stretch your legs and go use the potty, you sitting there wondering, how I'm gonna get by this here, this here. And then the moment you think you got Michael Jordan jumps, and you jump and you just don't leap far enough, you knock the whole bowl over. Then I'm sure gonna be out of my body and feel some type of way because you think I'm your slave. I ain't your slave. Man, I don't even know where you going with that, Queen. Everything is heavy when you're dealing with a heavy guy, man. Disrespectfully though, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be worried about that heavy guy, man. That heavy guy, man, when I was a part of that lifestyle, man. That heavy guy, they confuse a lot of women, man. You come out with a gentleman approach, and before you in, once you 3 months in, you already think I'm your man. You know what I'm saying? So what are you doing? I'm starting to see now. I'm starting to see now that all you old timing dogs, man, you old souls, man. I'm starting to get burnt out of you old. I ain't even going. I'm gonna say miserable, and I ain't gonna say miserable. I'm gonna say stubborn. You know what I'm saying? All you old stubborn souls. You understand me? I'm starting to get burnt out of y'all attitude. Cause y'all don't have that light that I'm looking for no more. Y'all ain't happy. Y'all walk out like y'all sad. Y'all looking all out of place. And I don't need that going on in part of my camp. So if you can't start showing smiles and showing good energy and making me feel like you happy being here, then I'm gonna say you'll give you away, man. That's simple as that. We're not gonna be walking around here looking like we ain't eating good. We ain't eating good and looking good. Yeah, we ain't gonna be walking around here like we ain't looking good and eating good. You understand me? Cause we eating good and looking good. Looking good and feeling good. Man, all these guys, man, to TB Inc. family, man, them guys have a role, man. You understand me? And we don't want to kind of get too carried away and entertain they shenanigans, man. Because a lot of times when we go out our way to give them the benefit of doubt or go out our way to make them feel like if they're important, they feel like they getting up under your sleeve and making you feel some type of way. So the best way to counter any enemy or anything of that nature is silence. Silence is going to eat them alive because they going out their way to try to move you. And the moment they move you, they feel like they in your head. But if you never play it in their mind, it makes them understand that you the shine and they ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the reason why from time to time I bite down on them But I bite down on them in a way to where I get all the way arrogant on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the best. I'm the showstopper. I'm the dropper, penny dropper. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just start getting all the way design on them. I just start, instead of targeting what they saying to me, I put the focus back on me because I am the focus. I am the light. I'm the one, the reason why they here. So in order to stay relevant, in order for them to know that I know I'm relevant and I am the best of the best, I just start shining the light on me. I start praising and patting myself on the back. You understand me? Let's go, bro. Oh, what you doing, bro? I don't understand you, bro. That's why I'm not gonna breed you no more. You won't have now another baby girl. You better be grateful for that baby you got right there. And I know it's gonna probably take a couple of breedings. It's gonna probably take a breed. I hope it don't. But I see now it's gonna probably take a couple of breeds or maybe one strong breed to breed that what you created in that dog. You know what I'm saying? But she got a way better temperament than you. I just noticed she do what you do because you taught her that. She don't have that in her. She just doing what you teach her. So her personality, her temperament is not off. You know what I'm saying? Even though you kind of off. You understand me? I'm knowing that. Well, if you love Trump, go to the White House and tell him. You know what I'm saying? If you love Trump, go to the White House and tell him, man. You understand me? Ain't nobody caring about all that, man. You understand me? Let's talk about something that makes sense, man. You understand me? And not saying Trump don't make sense. I'm just saying, right now, we ain't talking about no politics and the president and all. Yeah, we ain't on that type of time, right? We lifing, man. We already knowing what time we in and stuff is all out of whack, and we understanding that, even though they say we the voice, we ain't been heard and stuff, we ain't worried about that no more. All we focus on is love and happiness now, man. We ain't worried about all that stuff y'all on now. You understand me? Now, for real, for real. A lot of times, these fools don't be understand that, man. If he was Trump, don't you think that you need to be taking out the time to tell Trump that, not us. We ain't nobody got no problem with Trump. I ain't even worried about what Trump got going on, why he doing what he got going on, because when he came back into the office and started doing what he got going on, I already had something going on. He ain't stopped nothing that I got going on. It just made me adjust to what he got going on. You see what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? What he been having going on and stuff he been doing haven't been bothering me at all. Yeah, nah, for real, for real. It ain't been bothering me at all. Yeah, it may make me feel some type of way when I think about the elderly people that he's trying to put in positions and have them going out, Yeah, but other than that, man, I don't worry about none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I agree with, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to people that's healthy and moving around and doing what they do. But as far as putting our elderly people through what he putting them through and making it like if they got lead and all this here they can work and all that, man, and trying to stop stuff, I ain't with that. And then we're gonna stop that, But at the end of the day, I ain't worried about none of that. I ain't worried about none of that. You understand me? Yeah, man, that's what she said. She said the same thing. You want me to tell you why she said that? She said that because she was mad at me because you not like me. That's why she called me a baby girl. She called me a baby girl because she mad because she ain't got a man like me because you too weak. You understand me? So she tried to find some way to counter what I said when I told her, man, this ain't right here, ain't gonna be on your plate right up. So she had to try to find some way to counter what I said by hitting me with that. You understand me? Nah, for real, for real. And then once she found out that her calling me a baby girl then make me feel some type of way, she just stopped calling. She just stopped dealing with me. She stopped even coming at me like that, just like you gonna do. After a while, once you realize that I am the one, Yeah, I'm still the one. You understand me? I ain't gonna stop being the one. You understand me? You know I'm the one. You understand me? Etc. Man. You know. Yeah, man. Watch the wave, man. Yeah, you didn't know I could watch. Yeah, you didn't know I could ride the wave on land, did you? Yeah, I'm on a whole wave that you don't even see, man. You understand me? For real. Overstood. I see we got us a heart here for real, for real. I salute, man. That's what I'm talking about. How many dollars you got? How many dollars you got? I ain't even counting yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got $10. How? I didn't ask you because I got my cage. Your cage still open. That you start getting out your cage and being into my mix. That's the reason why I don't let you out and let you just roam around. Because you too curious. The moment you feel like whatever I got going on sitting around is something that you need to look into, you feel like you obligated to be, or you feel like that you can go on and go check it out. No, you can't check that out. That's none of your business. So I ain't no use to you coming about that cage, because I left the cage open because I'm dealing with my community and come over and check out my setup. That ain't your setup. That's my setup. That setup you got right there, I made for you. But if you can't handle that setup, I can find somebody else to get in that spot. Man, you do what you think. Do your thing, boy. If you getting out, boy, some of you guys, man, y'all might as well go ahead and man, better yet, I'm off that. We ain't gonna give them no more time. Man, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You might be right. Hairline ain't that bad, but I am my hairline, you know, my hair have been growing back healthy, very healthy. You know, I was bald head by choice. And that was all because in certain places by letting barbers like you get on my hair and trying to create hair lines and cutting my baby hair stopped growing in certain areas. You see, when you aging and you going through stuff in life, when people of your nature come out of nowhere and trying to create something on something that's already beauty, you know, you always trying to mess it up because you think we out to your cutie, man. I was never out to your cutie, man. You just too busy watching watching my line to a point to where you think I'm on your time. So you want to create a hairline for me and all that. Now all of a sudden the baby hair had been removed, but I still look good, man. It ain't the hairline. That's what you fail to realize. It's not the hairline. It's not the hat. It's who is in this here, in the hairline. It's who wearing a hat that's in the hat. You see what I'm saying? See the difference between me and you too emotional. So ain't no woman gonna want to have no dealings with you because she gonna have to worry about you putting on her G-strings or going in her drawer, want to wear her knickerbockers or want to go in there and put on her brows or want to put on her eyelashes and all that kind of stuff. Want to go through her phone and gospel with our home girls and all that kind of stuff. I know your kind, man. That's how y'all move, man. Yeah, very, very, very. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. Yeah, a lot of them can't hold a conversation outside of the trolling they be doing. If they don't troll, they don't have no life. You know what I'm saying? They can tell me everything about what they don't like about me or what I ain't got going on, but they can't ever take out the time and figure out what they got going on to make their life make some sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to tell a lot of these trollers, man, you have a role here on my channel, man, at the end of the game, man. Just because we showing good sport, I'm one of those individuals that show good sportsmanship. It's only right that, after I done beat you down and made you understand that I am the one, that I have to show you, man. You's okay, man. You understand me? When you get your mind and heart right, you more than welcome to be here in my place. But as long as you continue to move like that, man, you have to be careful and stay out of my way. You understand me? For real, for real. Man, I don't know what you. Yeah, hey Queens. Let me kind of give me a clean sweep of what I supposed to have done right quick. Cause we got us a old skunk. I apologize. We got us a rainbow. My bad. We got us a curious. No, my bad. We got us a yeah. But Queens. Let me do a clean sweep right quick. I'm gonna do a clean sweep and I'm gonna tap back in so I can end my live with a bang. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all know what's on, man. Y'all make sure y'all beat this thing up. Get me at the 200 mark with my likes before I peel live, Queen. Before I peel live, y'all give me at 200. I highly appreciate y'all if y'all do. For real, for real. Yeah, man. Man, but boy, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, TV Inc. family, man, it feels so good when you ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? It feels so good when you ain't trying to do it, you doing it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do it, I'm doing it, man. Man, it feels so good, man. What I'm doing is something that's a little challenging for a lot of people that's kind of hard on themselves. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is kind of hard for some people, all because I noticed that we live in a time where a lot of people want to in line with what they think. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna react. Am I looking up the park? Am I this and this here? Instead of just saying, man, be who you are. Be the best you. Don't allow nothing outside of who you truly are cause you to start dressing yourself up in all these different roles and looks, and then still find yourself at odds with people that don't even accept that. You know what I'm saying? So, I have learned how to be able to embrace who I am. Even though at times when I used to be like, man, I had a better hairline back in this time, man, I always had to resort back to saying, man, we on God's time. So at the end of the day, whatever's going on with me, I guess that's what he wanted for me. So I have to accept that as being a gift. That may be a signature that makes me stand out from the rest. So by 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 guys and women going out their way to try to create some or want me to be in line with certain things and this here. I have reached a point now that I just try to be the best me. You know what I mean? And I carry this with me, and this is what keep me going. I am what I am. And what I am not, I'll never be. You know what I'm saying? That's something that was passed on to me. And it was passed on to me from a great guy, a youngster too. But a lot of that information came from a certain lineage, man. He was trying to get me to embrace. But man, I bang with the Father, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of the Father's set. You know what I'm saying? So I studied the information, and it just sound like some stuff that I'm already aware of, and it just like a lot of people take information that's been around since the beginning of time and try to put their twist on it like it's original. It's not original. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything you think you came up with, it was already happening. You just placed claims on it. And that's what happened a lot of times. A lot of people get so caught up and want to place place claims on something you don't even own? How you gonna place claim on something that you don't own? But then when it's all said and done, and the odds up against you, behind you making a decision or something happening in this place that you saying that you own, they against you. It's saying such and such versus this. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, TV Inc. family. Like I say, I'm for the kind. Knock out as much as I can. Knock out as much as I can to prepare myself for tomorrow. I kind of want to, like a lot of stuff I kind of got laying around. Is a lot of stuff that I'm not just gonna like stuff like this. I had just bathed my bulls earlier today, and I clipped their nails, so I can put this up. But I ain't gonna lie. I've been having these puppies back to back like that. They been keeping me busy, man. So to all my up and coming breeders, man, don't be too hard on yourself when you find yourself kind of sleeping on a lot of stuff that you normally, keep in line, man. Even though we have to stay on top of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up to a point to where you feel as if you losing sight, you know what I'm saying? Because it's normal that you go through these phases. You feel what it feel like to get out beat from time to time to create a system and a beat that works for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just be the best you, man. Don't allow, you getting out beat a little bit cause you to feel like you're not in line with your program. Chill. What pit bull do you have? Man, no pit bulls. Me swear to what you be. Yeah, big sweater. Man, it ain't no sweater, brother. You understand me? If I get up, I ain't even gonna lie to you, brother. All my life, bro, it's down and hard for me to even break a sweat. You know what I'm saying? Now, for real, it really take for me to be really engaged into something that I really like or love doing to be able to get a sweat. A lot of stuff that people consider fun things, I don't look at it being fun. Want me to tell you what makes me sweat is loving. That makes me sweat. You know what I'm saying? Being in love and loving the things that embrace me, and that makes me sweat all the time, man. So you may be right. I probably did build a little sweat up because I am finna get in the shower out there. So, love is what keep my drilling pumping, what keeps me happy, what keeps me humble, what keeps me strong, what keeps me feeling like I'm unstoppable. As long as I got love and happiness in my system, it ain't nothing that's formed against me stand a chance in front of my system. And I'm just being honest with you, because when love and happiness is involved, you're in one of the most assigned state ever. And that's why I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I can run circles around these locals. I can build on whatever they want to build on without taking it too personal. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that comes with being in oneness with love and happiness. That's the reason why I hated that all these years, me being a part of with scholars, great women, that been trying to give me the understanding of what love looked like and what it is and what it feels like, and me being so stubborn, all because I was raised and brought up under a system that made me be something that really I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But once I end up getting back to the roots that was in my boots, I began to realize I'm the truth, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I love being a soft, humble, great, loving creature in a home of my loved ones, and I love transforming and turning into something else when it's time for me to step outside and be who I am in the eyes of those that don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because I turn into a whole totally different person when I step out of my peace. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the odds up against me, so I can't show no signs of weakness. So, to a lot of you guys that have a habit of or want to throw around certain words to sound cool or to sound tough or whatever the case may be, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff is not impressive, man. You may have your own flow and your own go and you do things your certain kind of way or whatever. and I'm all for it. But at the end of the game, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm impressed with somebody that's not dealing with insecurity. I'm impressed with somebody that don't look at a normal conversation with another man as a form of weakness, or meeting new people as a form of weakness, or doing things outside of their comfort zone as a form of weakness, or going against the grain of the norm is a form of weakness. You know what I'm saying? I respect that more, and I look at that as being the toughest of the tough. You know what I'm saying? So, with that all being said, man, ain't nothing personal. I'm just one of those individuals. If you pay attention to me and just look at me, you can tell that I'm really the ones that really keep my game face on. Even when I'm in my household, I always been told smile, or am I okay? And it ain't that I don't be okay or I'm not happy. It just I done been wrapped up in this shell and in this world so long, the way it has created a system that just make me just feel like showing any signs of any kind of weakness or too much happiness. It just makes people think it's something weak about it. You know what I'm saying? But I have reached a point now to where I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? I know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. So now I'm at a point to where now I try to smile a lot. I try to joke a lot. You know what I'm saying? In my home, in order to keep me in the sound state to be able to cope with my precious one, to cope with the queen of my home, or to cope with anything that's going on without making people feel like they rubbing me wrong, or they are not living up to the things that make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Because, believe it or not, when you're a household name and you somebody that's considered yourself a king, or if you are a king or whatever you may be, a lot of times when you coming out too strong and too this, it just makes things in your home get out of whack. You just make things that you want in line with beauty, in line with courage, in line with love, in line with the things that makes you feel whole. It just make everything get out of control in your home when you're not able to turn that switch off when you tap into your home. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why when you tap into my live and you seeing what I'm doing with my dogs, this is no play, man. This is not nothing I'm doing to make you look at me like, oh, he really love dog. Look how he kissing that dog. No, man. No. These dogs are considered gifts to me. Even though some of these dogs that's in here, I ain't showing them that kind of affection because they have reached a point now to where they done got so stubborn to a point to where I don't even want to kiss them right now because they hard-headed and they doing too much, and I don't want to be kissing urine and kissing this because I'm watching them doing stuff that I keep telling them now. So I'm not going to show my bigger dogs that love and affection because they done got so carried away and they done forgot all about the things that I have been guiding them and teaching them since day one for me to even embrace them with that kind of affection again. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. So, everything you witnessing here on this channel is raw and uncut. It's real. It's straight from the grizzle, man. It's from the bone, man. It's no role play, man. Everything you getting with TV Inc. family is strictly what it is, man. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop, man. I got too much time and got too much invested in my brand. My brand is me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even, that's outside of the dogs. My brand is me. I'm not gonna let myself down. Even though my dogs may give up or feel some type of way from time to time, I can't let myself down because I'm not speaking only for my household. I'm speaking for the whole world, on the globe. Everything on the globe. That's why I speak, bro. Because that's my goal. My goal is to make everything that live and exist on this globe happy. That's the reason why I'm pushing happiness when it comes to my dogs. That's why I'm pushing happiness when it comes to my dogs. That's the reason why I try to make sure I set the tone and create a system and a personality and a temperament in the dog to where when you get that dog, you gonna know that dog came from a happy home. So anything you do to that dog and it's opposite of that, it's gonna be because of you, not me. So when you get the dog, you're not gonna ever get a dog from me whose spirit broke and you already seeing the dog is flinching and moving. You ain't gonna get none of that from me. You might shop with somebody else and you get that from somebody else, but you won't never get that from me. Can you see my socks? Man, come on, man. Look, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I got a wallet full of cash, homie. You talking about some socks? Ask me to see this bag. Yeah, if you want to do some popping, ask to see this bag. Yeah, see how sad you look, wondering, and start envying because you ain't got what I got, man. Quit talking about my sock. You should have asked to see this bag. Yeah, heavy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't even gonna even get into that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why you didn't catch it. When I said that, dog, you can have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. I may think about it. You ain't hear me say that in the beginning, did you? That just shows you don't pay attention. That's the reason why you probably slow as, yeah, TV, we ain't gonna give it to them, though. We gonna lighten up on them, though, TV, better. We ain't gonna pop it. It ain't by for show, man. Anything that spoke on must be for something for you to be smoke on. Because if it was, you were really having money, it wouldn't even be in spoke on, man. But you know, a lot of times I get out of my body and talk to these locals, man, and be finding myself back into square one, man. That's what I used to do. I'm past that now. It's gone, man. You know what I'm saying? But the TV Inc. family, I'm gonna pick up this little pile here, punching the clock on my floor with this bleach and soap. And I'm gonna wind it down, man. I'm gonna leave you guys with something that you can use, man, with a bang, for real, for real. I'm gonna leave you something that's gonna hold you. It's gonna hold you over for the night, you know what I'm saying? So you can wake up, you know what I'm saying, ready to place your best foot forward, man, and prepare yourself for the fight, man. You know, I'm gonna make sure I give you that because I want you to be on flight. I want you to be on flight, you know what I'm saying? Because when they bite, yeah, I want you to know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. If y'all know where I'm going with that, though. Yeah, for real, for real. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Well, TV Friday, boy. I swear, TVE family, I wish I could put the way I feel with them in the box. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand the way I really feel in the inside though. Like for real, it may look like, yeah, bro, mellow. Boy, if you only knew how I feel in the inside, I feel like I could punch all the way through this wall, punch out the highs. I feel like I could just jump in the air and fly through the ceiling. Man, I'm talking about like for real, for real. And that's putting it in the box. Man, the feeling and the way I feel right now is indescribable, no cap. I'm talking about like for real, for real. The way I feel right now, being drug free, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing but eat good and live good and enjoy the fruits of my labor. That's all I do. That's the only habits I got. From time to time, I allow my mind to venture out into greatness, places that I see myself in 5 to 10 years from now. So that's the only habit I have at times, you know, by reaping the benefits of my vision, you know what I'm saying, and wanting to taste it and feel it, you know what I'm saying, without, you know, understanding that it's okay, chill, you know what I'm saying? Don't work yourself up too much because you seeing it and you don't have it yet and you start being ungrateful and feeling like you never gonna be, you ain't gonna ever be at that point in life now. So, you know, that's the only habit I got. As far as that, man, I'm lifing for real, for real. You quit smoking 3 days, no keep. Now, for real, man. It's just something like I enjoyed it doing it whenever I did it, but I noticed I'm a whole lot more sharp and I'm more quick on my feet, and I think a whole lot quicker when I ain't under the influence and stuff that alter my best thinking, you know what I'm saying? But TV Inc. family, man, I'm not even joking, man. It's an honor and a pleasure, man, to be able to reach people all around the world, because I'm knowing people all around the world and tapped in. I probably didn't ran to somebody from a whole nother country probably didn't say hello, man. That's, whoo, man, if that ain't power, man. Well, that's power, man. That's beauty, for real, man. I might have somebody from a whole nother country that is subscribed to my channel, man. That right there, man. For you to be able to touch other countries and stuff of that nature, that just feels so good. Overstood, Robert, man. Appreciate you. Welcome, brother. Appreciate you, homie. It's good to see you, man. It's good to have you at the table, man. You know, we're going to feast. We're going to feast when the time comes. We're going to feast for real, for real. You're part of a great family, man. You know, and with you being a part of this family, you know I'm a part of your family. So it's on the right, I stand in front, side, and the back. You understand me? For real, for real. And I expect the same out of you. But if you don't, you know, I'm going to keep leading by example so you can see I'm worthy of being one of those ones that you willing to stand front line with or whatever the case may be. Straight up, straight up. Uncle with Little Lord. I don't even know what that is, Saint. My uncle was Little Lord. I don't even know who Little Lord is, man. For real. CVE family. I was gonna say, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, right? As I'm mopping my floor, right? And I'm saying to myself, man, you know, we all, hey, stop. I don't know why y'all do that. I put toys in this cage for y'all to play with, and y'all sit here and try to tear up the setup that I put in here so y'all can be able to rest on and use the restroom on without have to lay and poop and urine and stuff. Stop messing with that. You're not getting out. That's why I'm not gonna let you out now. But TV Inc. family, I noticed that whenever I had let go of those insecurities and stuff that I felt that I needed to be in order to be looked at as a strength, I began to start seeing life from a whole totally different, you know, I start viewing, I'm putting in another word in the simplest term, I start viewing life from a whole totally different standpoint. Like certain stuff that used to matter to me don't matter no more. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole goal is to be in a room of gold people that's strengths that don't walk around with that on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My goal is to be in rooms and sit at table with people that's deadly, that's a strength that don't walk around like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to be at round tables and meetings and round people that are unstoppable people, but they don't even walk around carrying that in every conversation or feeling like they have to put that out every time you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm at, like, I don't reach the point now to where I just want to focus on being great. I just want to be around people where I can just relax, man. You understand? So that's the reason why when I cut my live on, this like my safe havens, you know what I'm saying? A place where I'm able to just be myself, you know what I'm saying? And just allow people that's all around the world to feel the genuine feel of being engaged into somebody that's truly being something other than all this stuff that complements their beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't. That's the reason why I told you guys when I first got started, whenever it was about the dog, I say, man, it's about the dogs, but I also want you guys to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to understand me. Because in order for you to buy into my program or buy into my stock, you have to be able to be comfortable with the person that's selling you the product. Ain't too many people gonna go out buying stuff from no places if they ain't comfortable with certain places that they go. That's even when you go to the grocery store. That's even when you go to the malls. That's wherever you go. When you first go in there, you go in there, seeking for comfort. You look for a place, going to the place and see if, okay, if this my type of vibe, is somewhere that I can shop at more often. You know what I'm saying? If you go into that place and you somebody that's a big fish, or you somebody in a place in life to where problems is something that you trying to avoid by any means necessary, if you go in there and that's what's going on, you probably won't even shop there no more. You know what I'm saying? All because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you dealing with people that just don't understand greatness. And that's what happens. A lot of times we try to be in the rooms and be a part of people that don't even understand greatness. And when you doing something great or you got a certain degree of success, they just don't know how to behave themselves without plotting on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm building up a community of people to where they feel free. I know him for a fact, without a doubt, it had been somebody that had tapped into my channel that's a big success. They're a big success. They their money probably flowing. You know what I'm saying? And they probably can touch anything that they want to touch with their money and do whatever they want to do with their money. But all because me being genuine and me being who I am allowed them to be able to say, you know what? Lord, my God, this guy here sound too much like me. He may not got the bag or maybe be in a position like me, but he had the same vision I had before I reached this point. I want to support this guy. It may not even buy no dog from me. Probably buy the dog just because, hey, bro, I'm going to give you $50,000 for dog. I know you don't want it, man. I'm just get this dog to somebody around the world that want it. That's just how the blessings come, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I don't focus too much on returns all the time. Like, don't get me wrong. I always look back and reflect on how much I got invested in my livestock. And I'll be like, dang, man, I can't wait to get the break, man, or be able to get in position, man, to buy me some acres of land and build me a new home on it and give me a big ranch to where I can be focused on, breeding bulls and bulls, you know what I'm saying, and cows and chickens, and you know what I'm saying, just, a place where I can be at, man, and be able to enjoy the fruits of being alive, man. That's the reason why I be thinking about the returns. But I said, man, this stuff is bigger than that. As long as I'm playing my part, the blessings gonna start pouring in, because the Father gonna place something on somebody's heart somewhere around the world that may just come through and buy my product just to support me and gonna give me 10 times what I want for the dog, just because they have checked my heart, they seen and been watching from the sideline and see that I ain't wavy and just want to pour their heart out to you. That's what goes on in the world. Believe it or not, a lot of people having so much money to a point to where they be want to pay tithes, but they don't be want to give their money to the wrong people, man. And even if they do give it to the wrong people, sometimes the wrong people they give it to, they just hoping that day they get it to the wrong person, it just changed their life. But they would rather give it to someone that's really gonna use it wisely and trying to change their circumstances to be able to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? And look back in the future and pull up on that guy. Boy, I sure appreciate you, man. What you done for me 5-10 years ago, man, have changed my life. That's how some people be wanting. You know what I'm saying? They don't even be looking for nothing tangible in return. They just want to feel the gift of receiving a good testimony of just the support that they gave you that changed your life, and you giving thanks to God for using them, etc., man. Some people, that's all they be wanting, man, in the world. Sometimes we go out our way. I got 400K and I don't work at all. I'm lucky. man, overstood, man. Overstood, man. That's why I said, bro, like it's a beauty, man. It's not that I want extra money. It's going over your head. It's going over your head, brother. It's going over your head, brother. See, you missed the point because you too busy focusing on the money. It's not about the money, brother. It's about the gifts. It's about the gifts of living. The gifts of not taking everything personal. The gifts of cherishing the things that the Father bless you with. The gifts of being amongst great individuals, people that you can be in rooms, or people that you can sit and be comfortable around and don't have to worry about this person talking in your pocket because they knowing you a major figure, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at, brother. I'm saying that's what I work and strive for, man, to build a community of people to where I ain't got to worry about being proven and trying to show that I'm extra tough and showing that I'm really like that. And that's how a lot of people around the world, man, that's really big fishes that really have a big heart, man. They really just want to be amongst people that don't look at them as being an asset or be looked at them as being someone that they target every time they see them about money. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to live life, man. They don't even want to talk about money. You know what I'm saying? And just being amongst people that makes them feel comfortable and not hearing about money and stuff like that. Because sometimes you got to remember, a lot of successful people, man, be wrapped up so much, so good up in that success and reaping the benefits of being great and having it to a point to where it gets overwhelming sometimes for them. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that, you know, the love that used to be genuine when they didn't have nothing stop being genuine. They start feeling like they being used all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you can't relate to that. You know what I'm saying? You can't relate to that. You know, so that's the reason why you probably asking me about some more money and all this here. I want everything that's more that the Father's using. I want everything that's considered more if the Father's working through somebody to give me more than what I offer. I ain't gonna turn it down because I know it's something that was placed on that person's heart to be giving me something more than what my product is worth. I'm knowing it. I knowing there's something behind it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But you know, look at this here. Too busy trying to control. Would you rather receive the gifts of being in tune with something that you probably not used to, or sitting here and watch me mock? Because I know the real ones probably been saying, they say, man, I've been looking for a channel on YouTube, man, to tap into somebody that really life and that really has a heart, man, that really talk about something that means something. Some people get tired of talking about the same old, man. The stuff that don't even empower you, the stuff that makes you feel like, dang, bro, I'm tired of hearing about that, bro. Some people getting tired of it and they looking for people of their kind and where they can be themselves. It's so many people around the world got their guards up and so sick of putting on a mask to try to feel like they somebody else to avoid the static, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, for real, for real. But you know, respectfully, man, to everybody that may be taking it personal or feeling like I'm directing something to you, you know, I ain't talking to you. You know, I'm just talking. I'm just building. I'm not talking to you. I'm just building with you, man. So if you think I'm talking to you, then hey, man, you know, you may need to sit down, man, and ask yourself, is you ready to be able to be a member of this family? You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't walking around with our emotions on our sleeves, man, and taking everything personal. Because everything that a person take too personal seem to always get out of whack because a person don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I try to avoid taking stuff too personal all the time, because a lot of times stuff that I take personal when it comes to somebody saying your mama this or this and this here or this and this here, a lot of that stuff, man, ain't nothing but a setup, man. All of it is just a setup, because I'm already knowing the caliber of the individual I am, where I'm at in life, and where I'm headed, any kind of run-ins I get into from this point on, I'ma look like the aggressive. Always. I'ma always look like I'm aggressive. I'm 240 pounds, I'm down to 240 pounds. I'm muscle, I'm clear-minded, I'm doing my best, my best of the best. I'm giving my thanks to the Father for the good, even some of the bad experience that may seem bad, all because it turned out a little off, but it still made me understand the good in it, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I'm knowing now that I'm really a lethal weapon, man, and I'm a force that's not to be reckoned with. So that's why I try not to attach too many emotions to anything that I got going on, unless it has something to do with me defending my family or defending the believers, the ones that the Father created me to save and protect. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, I'm not. I try my best to keep it pushing. I keep it pushing. I try to stay out the way, man, because I already know what it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me a lifetime, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of that's what a lot of things outside of me that's not in the physical realm want me to fall victim to, because I don't have too many chances, due to my past. You know what I'm saying? I got X's on my back. So any other X from this point on can cost me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be moving like your locals or moving like an average Joe. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I try to stay in harmony and oneness with my peace. Staying in tune with my livestock, my dogs, you know what I'm saying? Staying in tune with where I'm going, staying in tune with the next big thing, staying in tune with the hearts of those that believe and feel the way I feel, staying in tune with the things that I know make the thing that I know make me feel like life is worth living at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm keeping it 100. Man, I've been on for a while. I just gave down a 10. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal life. I know I ain't never shared that with nobody. It is what it is, man. I gave down a 10. You know what I'm saying? And I was I was one of those situations, man, you know what I'm saying, that really wasn't the one that beat, yeah. But now I'm at a point now to where none of that mattered to me. None of that didn't add up to anything. All it did was add up for a sentence that brought the life out of me. You know what I'm saying? That's all it did. It wasn't nothing bad. Me doing all that time didn't make me no bad person. Doing all that time, I'm really grateful for, man, because if it wasn't for me being able to sit down and be took outside the box to be able to see what's going on, I'd probably be still a part of the matrix or a part of the things that's going on in the world. And should I say, a part or a body of people that's still trying to figure stuff out and questioning some stuff that don't need to be questioned and trying to understand the things that's unknown or the things they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be still part of that body of people. But now I understand, in order to understand the things that I don't understand, I have to understand the things I understand first in order to piece the puzzle together to understand the things I don't understand. You feel what I'm saying? But we gonna be man, welcome TV Inc. family. Y'all really and truly, man, y'all tapped into greatness, man. I'm talking about for real, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I may not dress it up in a fashion or where you look at me as being the smartest man of the world. Man, they the smartest man in the world. You smart. This and this here. But I'm gonna be so transparent and so simple-minded about it. Meaning, when I say simple-minded, I'm basically placing it in the category of saying the truth that you're gonna receive from me is never gonna be dressed up in a way to where you don't understand it. It's always gonna be straight this. It's never gonna be the way you're like, dang, I don't know what that means, or dang, I don't know what this means. Every time I reach a point of building on something that seems like it's kind of getting a little bit off of a little bit outside of what a lot of people understand in the physical, is getting more into the things that I understand in the spiritual realm because of who I am, et cetera, I'ma always resort back to breaking it down so you can understand me. You know what I'm saying? Or understand why I said that. Or understand is I never leave you behind. Never. I may not go into a whole lot of details about a whole lot of stuff because I'm still at work. I'm still a work of art. I'm still trying to conquer my emotions. So, you know, a lot of stuff is just some things that I got to keep out the way of and avoid by any means. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I'm at a point in life to where it's no longer checkers. This is chess. Wrong move could cost me a lifetime. And the wrong to go back to what's being said in the beginning of time when they said that the tongue holds the power of life and death. When you dig deep into the core of what I just said, you will begin to understand that some things on the land, if people, it go back, I'm gonna nip it in the bud with this. People fear what they don't understand, and they hate what they can't control. So if you understand that, you understand that your tongue holds the power of life and death. And if you're not fully prepared and got yourself together for when you start speaking certain things out of turn or thinking that you say because, you know, you rolling with the big homie, or should I say you rolling with the Father? Yeah, you rolling with the Father. But the Father have things planned out a certain kind of way. Meaning at the end of the day, in order for the Father to keep things, in order for the Father to be able to play his role and be what you want him to be in your life, you have to follow the guidelines. You have to follow the laws. You have to do things in a fashion, the way that he wants you to do it in order to reap the benefits and the fruits of being fully prepared for what's to come. Because when what's to come, you have what it takes to take on anything. But if you get out of character and you feel like, oh, since I'm rolling with the Father, I know he gonna hold it. Yeah, he gonna hold it. But he gonna allow you to go through whatever you done put yourself in, because he understand that whatever you finna go through is for your greater good, and you're gonna be grateful for it if you are a true believer. Meaning at the end of the day, the stuff that you go through in life, when you looking for the Father to bite down on everything, if it's a God, why is this? Or if it's a God, why is that? See, them are people that's too busy want to control the way the Father do things. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people get so wrapped up in expecting the Father to move like a human being. They start forgetting about the stuff they've been saying in the beginning of time when they say the Father work in mysterious ways. If you understand what you just said, the Father work in mysterious ways, that means that just when you think the Father's gonna go right, he just went up. Just when you think he done went up, he done ran circles around you. Just when you thought he was gonna do this, he did that. See, you gotta think about it. In the beginning, we've been told and forced to believe certain things. Man, the world is coming to the end at this. This happened because of this. This and this happened, this and this here. Have you noticed that at the end of the day, people have always been trying to figure the Father out? But the thing what they fail to realize is when you put the Father in this, you lose yourself. You lose yourself. You remember what I told you and what I'm getting at when I say that. When you put the Father in the box, you confuse yourself and you start challenging stuff and confuse. You start challenging yourself and find yourself in disbelief and find yourself leaving something that you was a part of that was going to eventually show you the truth if you just stayed down. A lot of us get so impatient. And when we get impatient, guess what we do? We get real wavy. We start falling for anything. I'm telling you what I'm telling you because I know the truth. I've been down that road. So, you know, I said all that to say, man, you know, TV family, I'm really here for a reason. I have a purpose. And I'm not going to stop until it's over. I'm working day in, day out to conquer something that's indescribable, to conquer something that you can't touch, to conquer something that's probably beyond your understanding to conquer something that makes you feel as if, nah, that ain't it, or all this and this here. That's why I'm in life. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I choose to embrace the beauty of these animals that I'm working with. A lot of people say, well, if you a savior, you a God, this and this here, why you got dogs in the cage? Why this and this here? Do you understand who you are? Once you understand who you are and you start paying attention to what's going on around the one that you say you are, you begin to start understanding the instruments that you are surrounded by, the instruments that creates a strength within you that's unstoppable. But the only way these instruments that surround you, meaning life, nature, the things that you witness daily, in and out, in order to be able to conquer the beauty and becoming a force that cannot be reckoned with, you have to first embrace the instruments. You have to be able to take out the time to step outside of your program and reprogram yourself with things that make you feel whole. What are those things? Everything that keeps you in the same state. Nothing that makes you feel out of whack. Ain't nothing wrong with time to time when you in the process of becoming it, where you kind of, you get outbeat a little bit. Dang, I'm hard on myself. Damn, I tripped out. I knew better. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's all about taking a knee and standing back up saying, I know I did it. I know I got it. I got it now. That's what life is all about. It's all about taking a knee, falling, and jumping back up. I got it now. Let's work. Let's work. Yeah, that's what I like. Let's get it. That's what creates champions. That's what creates something that's unstoppable. The moment you find yourself committing to the things that's set up to make you say, I done had enough. I ain't trying to do it no more. Fuck this shit. Excuse my friends, TV Inc. family. Guess what you do? You become an instrument in hell's kitchen. You become something that evil use as something to make mockery of something that's beautiful, something that's great. That's what you become. Because the moment you start falling victim to the things that make you feel like your life ain't worth shit, you can't win from losing, the enemy is doing this. I told them, these stupid humans, they don't know no better. They stupid. They don't understand that they've been created by the best of the best. I told him, he still did it anyway. That's what they do. But guess what happened? The moment you start doing good, everybody that you remember that you didn't think existed no more, guess what happened? They just so happily pop up. You wonder like, damn, where you been at? But as you begin to understand this, I'm just speaking it from the simplest term because it's way deeper than that. I'm just using that little bit that I'm finna get on as an example to make you see things or see where I'm coming from. Where it comes where people come along, you're like, damn, man, I ain't seen this fool in so fucking long. And a lot of people that you may not seen in so long may be people that steal what you used to be. And guess what they do? They come along, and you got to know this. They come along not understanding who they are, where they going, and the reason they around you again. They just knowing something is telling them that they should use you. And the moment they get up under you or you open that door, guess what you did? You open that door, you let a couple of more demons that follow behind them. They got demons on them that's whispering, hey, that's the one. He got the money now. The demons that they let in with them is sitting there poking at them. What are you doing? Why is you doing this? Look what he doing. You ain't gonna say nothing this and this here before you know it. These people that you done led into your circle, you begin to start finding yourself battling with these emotions. Man, I'm starting to feel like, bro, you using me. Or you may be end up coming to a sense or a sense of feeling like this. I notice, man, that every time I go out my way to show up and show out for this individual, when I need this person for the simplest things, they are nowhere to find or they set me up for failure. And I'm wondering where they at and ain't nowhere to be found. I'm telling you this because these are some of the things I've been battling with. But you want me to tell you the beauty in the battle? Is that the Father allowed me to go through this because he's creating a system within me, in you, that will give you a guide, that will open your eyes, that will make you understand that reflecting is what creates the system to help you maneuver. Where you going with that? In order to make a rational decision or make a decision that means something and will benefit you a lifetime, you always have to reflect. Always reflect back on your data. Make it make sense. Before you say, okay, this is what's going on, accept that, but reflect back and see if it's in line with that. And if you get enough information that's in line with that, it's no way that you could second get your first mind. Never. I always go with your first mind. Even like you say, man, I'd had enough that I'm done messing with them. Go with that. The moment you start going against that, guess what you find yourself back at? Find yourself back at square one. You start beating yourself up for what you done. Man, I told myself that. I knew I wasn't supposed to do that. I know this and this here. And guess what that do? For every time you get extra excited and extra disturbed, you allowed evil to come in and keep whispering. I told you, you ain't no good. Look at you. Look at you dumb. You ain't no good. You fat. You ain't got no money. You broken them up. Them people ain't giving a damn about you. This and this here. And guess what they do? Evil's so powerful to a point to where they whisper stuff to you in a way the way you think you possessed that thought. You got to remember, you were created out of one sound, one beat, harmony. Only thing your soul understood was love and happiness. Anything outside of that, you have to know. You have to know that it's a setup. It's a setup because on the journey of being guided by your parents or guided by those that truly love you, they always told you this. Don't do that. Go this way. Avoid this. But the moment you start going the opposite way, you begin to start going through trials and tribulations. You start going through things to where your subconscious begin to start taking notes to a point to where now these battles you're going through and what you're going through, you thinking it's stuff that you have come up with. But you have to remember, if mama and dad or granny always say go right, and you went left, you went wrong, you went left or went wrong, you have to know that everything you develop along that route, on that path, a lot of that stuff is not stuff that you are creating. All this stuff is stuff where hell or where evil works. So you have to remember, when you talking about the Father, you have to understand that the Father is good and bad. He's good and bad because the bad is something that's a part of him. What you mean by that? I don't understand that. Well, the reason why he's good and bad is because the bad is his creation. Although they was in the right, they went left. So that's the reason why it's still existing, but it's coming to a time where all that's going to come to an end. So what I'm getting at is, it's just like you creating a seed. Even though you teach that just like your parents, like what I'm making an example, I'm using for example, just like your parents teaching you what's right, and you choose to turn left and go all the way left and be all the way wrong and start doing a lot of shit that your people saying, did they disclaim you? Did they take you out? Even that you showed signs to where they looking at you look like, man, I need to go in and get rid of them. They never done it. Want me to tell you the reason why? Because they go back to the saying that you've been hearing since the beginning of time. God so loved this world. Y'all know where it's going. But we ain't even gonna get into that. We're gonna just say the Father so loved his creation to where it's not one of those situations that's easy to be able to commit to. Just like it's not going to ever be easy for you to commit to taking something now you brought into the world and you set and build a relationship with and watch the growth of it. And then you feel like everything that you taught it, that it's in gear. But not understanding that the force that it's up against is very powerful too. So you didn't prepare, you prepared them for the ways of the world in the physical land. You never understood or gave them to understand how to prepare for the spiritual realm. If it makes sense, if it makes sense to what I'm saying. Meaning at the end of the day, we prepare, or those that love us prepare us how to in line with the spiritual realm. But when it's time to embrace the spiritual realm sound like some hocus pocus. So it'd be hard for you to be able to embrace it because it be so deep to where it's like, dang, it's hard to fathom that. Like, dang, this really exists, man. That don't even sound right. That sound like some stuff I read in the Harry Potter book. Or that's some stuff, you see what I'm saying? But TV Inc. family, I would build on this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But it's a reason why I choose the dogs to be one of my main gifts, or one of the things that I want to be a part of. Because these gifts that I have, these animals that I kiss, are like you. They have the same personality. They communicate like you. That's the reason why all the complications that I deal with these different dogs, some that's doing right, some that's always left, some this and this here. This is what I'm gonna be faced with when it's time to make a decision. So it's only right that I prepare myself for what's bigger, the better. And that's learn my animals, conquer my emotions, to be able to stand under the weather, or should I say the storm, to be able to make rational decisions that's gonna last a lifetime and benefit the believers. Straight up. You know, and I know this probably be going over your head, and I would love to go up and through that with you. But you remember what I told you. Your tongue holds the power of life and death. So you have to be careful what you shout, because what you shout, when you think ain't nobody around, they watching. So with that being said, TV Inc. family, I think that was the bang that I said I was going to end with. You remember I said we're going to begin it with a bang and we're going to end it with a bang. That was the bang. So with that being said, man, y'all thank the Father for that, man. And guess what, TV Inc. family? Boy, you're a part of a great team. Stick around. If you feel as if this team is not fit for you, for where you going or what you stand for, then hey, man, you know, do what's best for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I never take it personal. My doors will always be open as long as you are a representation of love and happiness. Why? Because we all live in our vibrant energy. What is living our vibrant energy? Love. Living our vibrant energy. Find it and you will find peace. Find it, you will find yourself. Find it, you will find the strength. Find it, you will find who and what lies in who you truly are. Remember that, my people. TVE family, y'all already know how I'm finna end this thing, man. Y'all already know how we're finna end this thing. TVE family, keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break. I'm telling you, for real, what the Lord knows, man. I love you guys, man. Y'all stay blessed. Good night, good morning, top of the morning, all those good things, man. Begin your day placing your best foot forward and don't allow anything outside of your peace move you. Remember, focus. You deserve it. Don't let nobody take it from you. I love you guys. I'm gone.